Okay, let me try that. Okay, there we go. Now it worked.
Oh my goodness, you're first. I can't believe it.
Oh, hey, you're third. You're fine.
You gotta be quicker
Just
than that next time, buddy.
fine, you know? Just fine.
Hi, I'd like to talk to you about our Lord and
What?
Savior
You
roundabouts.
got second? Well, that's not bad. Not bad at all.
That gave me a legit heart attack. Hold up. Hold. Hold. Yes, Kylie, there was a bot. Hold up. I forgot.
What up, nerd?
There we go.
You are, in fact, very breathtaking, because you just took away my breath just now. I almost, give me a ventilator, my goodness.
Don't hype for that. The
Vile,
most
detestable,
I just forgot.
incomprehensible. That's what I am compared to you. Something so magnanimous, gracious, something so astounding, astute is what you are. Yes, yes.
She-Balls, you are indeed the first. You are indeed the first. Welcome. You name your bot Caterbot. Too free. I'll wait. I'll hold.
You're gorgeous. Not even drop dead. I'm alive. That's how gorgeous you are. Whatever that means.
Stream elements, you're like 4 minutes late. 4.5 minutes late. It's wild.
You're acceptable. I accept you. I'm sure everyone else does. You're very pleasant. You know that? Yeah.
Gotta find me somebody to love. You know? She-Wolves, maybe we're gonna see what this includes, and maybe that'll portray what we do today. Let's see. Let me see here, but first, somebody to love, somebody to love, need somebody to love. Hi. Let me grab you here real quick for a second. There you go. Hi. How's everyone doing today? All y'all doing well?
No,
Hold up.
taking some 2 hydrogen molecules and 1 oxygen.
You're lucky I just did. I just took a Tylenol just now as we speak. Mighty. Thank you, Mighty.
But why
First off-
though? Do I have to?
First off, Kylie, congrats on 3rd. Caroline's 2nd and 1st. And let me scroll back up here. Yes, there is a bot. That must be Tandy. I can't see that. I didn't scroll down yet. I'm sure that must be Tandy. But yes, Kylie, there is in fact a bot. Who are you? A strange bot, might I say. Alicia, congrats on 1st. Kylie 3rd. Tibby's 2nd. Hi, Tibby. What have you done, Duff? Hi, Brucey. Welcome. Hello, Alicia. Oh, welcome. Hello, my Tibber. How you doing? You doing well today? Katie. I'm sad I didn't name my bot Caterbot. Doofree, thank you for the 5 stream watch streak. Oh, welcome. Wait, you want me to turn Alicia's sound up louder? You want to hear it again? Hold up. Hold. It scared me the first time. That knock was violently loud. Hold. Soulful record. Yeah. Bang. Like, that's
Hi,
loud.
I'd like to talk to you about our Lord and Savior roundabouts.
That thing scared me. Mighty. Hi, Mighty. Well, welcome. Sleep deprived. How you doing today? You doing just well? With Mighty with a 5 stream watch week as well. Karen. Hi, Karen. Welcome. How you doing? Tundra. Tundra, you doing well today? Hi, Tibby. Tandy. That was Tandy. Tired I am. Yoda, I speak like reasons I do not know. I should do that. I should be like that. Oh, and thank you for pinning that, Katie. With the heart. That's the point. It was quiet for... I can't tell if she's meaning here. You're saying that was quiet for you? I could bass boost this thing all the way up in OBS. Hold up. I don't know. Ooh, I don't know which one it is. I'm not I can't speak anymore. I will never get bored of being called.
You are, in fact, very
But I have headphones on.
breathtaking.
Welcome to
You
the
just
salty
took away my breath just now.
How tough are ya?
I almost... Give me a ventilator. My goodness.
I'm gonna need a ventilator after hearing that. After hearing those two things combined together at the same time, that was horrifying. You really heard it that time either? Nope, I can't believe it. Not the bass boost. I'm a bit the surround sound system, Karen. Don't tell me you have me loud. You shouldn't say that. Hold up. Before we... I'm not gonna mention it. How are you doing today, everybody? I added a bot in stream, so I also locked myself out of Twitch. By the way, how did you guys fare yesterday with the whole AWS thing? Like, all going down that one morning, yesterday morning. And then all of a sudden yesterday, I couldn't log into Twitch because my whole thing failed. And now all of my frequently used emotes have been cleared. I have to scroll now to find my stuff that I always use. And it's terrible. My 69. Shannon, you weren't gonna 69 anyway. I'm gonna tell Amy that, by the way. You weren't gonna 16 Amy. You're at a 70 now. You're on vacation from an IT job, so you don't mind the outage. Honestly, nice. Oh, that's right, you're on vacation. You said it last week. That's right. Well, how was it? Stand by me. You went offensive playing Disney. I'm going to nail your eyelids to a wall. Where's Amy? The moment I tell Amy, the moment I hear Amy is the moment that I'm going to, not profess, not confess from Shannon to Amy, no. I'm going to do the exact opposite. I'm going to tell Amy how much Shannon loathes you instead of loves, you know? That's what I'll do. All right. For me, was ringing the doorbell. Stop working, the ring doorbell. Honestly, fair. For me, as a avid Reddit scroller and a user of Snapchat, I could not use both. I was so bored. And then there was that one time where YouTube shorted, or the YouTube outage went out. I was like, I couldn't use YouTube for like 30 minutes. Which was wild. 6, 7. I still don't know what that means, sleep deprived. I know there's 0 problems. Sweetie Spooty, Shannon wants. That's a wild sentence. That's a wild sentence. Q. How are you doing, Q? You know, I keep forgetting to add Cuboid's sound. It was like a little robotic sound. I forgot what it was. Sound. You even know anything was down? Oh, it was terrible. Or do you want a newt sound? I could do that too. Duff will do it in 2 years. It won't take me that long. Surely. Right? Surely it won't take me that long. Right? I hope not. Oh. Sure. But welcome, everybody. Yes, very much. That is true.
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
I fixed it, Tundra. The bot now says it. I'm about to bust. The bot says it now, and it's perfect. I'm currently dying, so I'm not aware of much. Wait, not... You're currently dying, Tibby. Where are you at? Not a hospital, right? You're right. You want to get a sound? I should make that a channel point. Sleep deprived. DMs, babe. Ba, ba, ba. That's perfect. That's perfect. I can add that. I'll increase the audio through Premiere, but I can definitely add that. As a high channel point? Yeah. Not the ew, kindly. I'm just not liked enough, obviously. No, Tandy, no! Tandy, you are very liked around many places. Let me tell you. I'll vary that. Oh, but yeah. What I was gonna say. There was no schedule. I didn't make a schedule this week. Because I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. But tomorrow, we'll see what happens tomorrow too. I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow in terms of what I'm going to stream, that is. We'll leave it off to the end of stream. Your dog's gonna be fine. But she ate sweatpants the other day. I need to stop getting scared by cheese. I need to stop getting scared by cheese every time. Why does she keep doing it to me? How do I keep getting scared by a slap of cheese? And it's by Nuggie as well. I am only tolerated because I spend bits. No, Tundra. There's a reason you have a VIP badge, Tundra. Tandy. Path. Hi, Pathfinder. Oh, welcome. It's the bits. No, it's not the bits. Honestly, it's great having you around. Because remember when we were always sharing our
a fair and balanced wheel.
Childhood stories? They're very similar. When we're youngins, reading maps, exploring what the land is like. You know, wouldn't it be nice? Let me not start speaking the song. Hold. Who wants a wheel? Caroline wants a wheel. Caroline, if you don't win, what will happen? By chance, just out of curiosity, if you don't win, what will you do? Let me hide that, hide that. Hello, AMZ. Oh, welcome. If you remember that. Of course I remember. I honestly remember a lot of things when it comes to stream. I say things during stream. Like, I say a lot of things that I don't say out, like, when I'm just talking randomly to people. Well, not randomly, but just talking to people in general. I speak more in stream than anything. So it's kind of nice that, you know, you guys mostly hear my life story all on stream. I speak of my plans for the week on stream than more than because I remember it when I'm on stream. I don't have, I yap randomly, you know? I don't know what I'm talking about, if that makes sense. But I do remember a lot of things about each person that comes by. Yes, I do remember. You have enough bits for 2 cheeses? Get spinning. I have bro, because I special. See, and that's fair. And that's fair as well. And you don't remember what you say? You'll still remember. Yeah, I don't remember anything I say. Because I have dementia, so you know. Wheel, Caroline. Caroline, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. You know, Katie, it's not the first time I was asked that. There was a chatter a long time ago, because again, I remember everything on stream. A chatter a long time ago came in here, asked if I was Russian. They then... Nucky, thank you for gifting us up to Caroline. Oh, thank you for doing that. Super Can't, welcome. How are you doing? Yeah, I remember that. That was a long time ago. For some reason, my name was suggested under the Russian category on Twitch, even though I don't speak a lick of Russian or don't understand a thing about, you know, Russia. Chatter comes in. Banned Chatter, by the way, because of, you know, Chatter came in, asked if I was Russian. This was like a year ago, maybe. Said something racist in Russian. I was like, because Autobot picked it up. I was like, I don't know what that means. But it was kind of funny. But yeah, then I went into Google Translate. It was pretty bad. But let me see. Rookie. Hi, Rookie. Welcome. We're going to be reacting to Bridges and Ports DLC today. I tried my best not to look at any of it. I avoided every sense of it. In my Christian Minecraft server. Not in the Christian Minecraft server. Ah. Well, thank you for starting a hype train. How did that start? Well, thank you for starting a hype train. I guess it was Nuggy that started a hype train. It was Tandy and Nuggy that started it. Oh. I was very delayed. Time to release it too? Yeah, so it's Twitch just twitching, you know? Twitch being a little bit weird. Let's apologize to Karen after that Big Bird happened. Karen, I'm so sorry if your audio was just blasted out the window from that Big Bird. Don't slap me with cheese when I'm in big form. Thank you, Nuggy. Thank you, Tundra. Is it better value than CTS? That's true. That is true. BRB changing my underpants. You have donated 70,000 bits. Cake, please. 70,000 bits for cake. Would it be bad to say Katie if I get rid of cake? I'm kidding. I didn't. But you know what? I'll play cake. Just because. Just because. Slick. Hi, Slick. Welcome. Oh, great heavens! Oh, great heavens. Wait, what's mean? What's mean? Tandy, stop clapping. What's mean? AMC. Thank you for the 100 bits. Oh, that's perfect. Actually, that's actually perfect. Jonas Cake. Hold up. She stopped clapping when she stopped clapping. Fair. We're gonna watch a new dev diary and read the dev diary that came out today. I don't know what's in it. I don't know what it involves. I'm going to assume it's bug fixes and the industry
Lord
part.
have mercy, I'm about to bust.
By the way, Amy, Shannon said she doesn't want you anymore. I was waiting for this moment. Hi, Amy. Hi, Growler. Welcome. Count for the train? It does. TTS bits do count for a train. Any bit counts for the train. What? I know. I know, Amy. It's crazy. I know. I forgot you with the rusty spork. It's very interesting stuff. I should stop stalling then. I should stop what the young kids call dilly-dallying, you know? Nobody says that. I want to die. I'm gonna stop dilly-dallying. Oh my... Why is it upside down? Oh my goodness. Look, you don't got your number, I'd spam call you. I'll never leave any Amy behind. You can't. Not the sport. Hope. Hello?
Yes, hello. I am the ghost of Shannon from the future. I need you to know that I am going to scoop out your ball sack with a rusty fork and feed it to Gary's dead body.
Oh.
I hope you get hit with cheese. Bye.
Crikey indeed. Crikey indeed. The way I was like all your mustache hair is super slowly right now. Don't do that.
So who started this train? Decide Dava himself, but he should go to the gym instead of taking the train. Just a thought.
I mean Rookie. Believe it or not, the only exercise that I don't do is cardio. Because I hate cardio.
Nobody would be crazy enough to build a boat
No.
out of glass.
No. No. And Tandy, you're poking me with a pickle again. Thank you guys for the bits. For Nuggy with the 50, Tandy with the 50, Rookie for the 100, Tundra for the 50, AMZ for the 100, Nuggy for the gift sub, and Tandy for the 50 for starting it. I appreciate that. Wanna? Wait. Tundra, Tandy, thank you for the bits. I'm a little bit softer now. And I will super can't. Yes. I didn't see the trailer yet. As well, Damir. Also, hi, Damir. We're gonna... Let me start the video. Elaborate on how Shannon no longer want me, please. She specifically... Hold up, let me scroll back up. A little bit softer now. Can I go back further? Hold up, hold up, hold up. Can I go a bit higher? No, I don't think I can. A little bit louder now. I don't think I could see that. I don't remember how it started, Amy. It was kind of a wild sentence. Like, I think Shannon just said, I no longer want Amy J. She wants Amesy. You know, I think that's what she said. I'm lying, by the way. Don't listen to me. That's the real Sheldon Cooper and not this wannabe Sheldon Cooper. He is lying. I am lying. Let's start this video. Hold up. Hold. Before I start this. Hold up. Tandy, it says failed. I can't watch the clip. It says failed. Failed to determine content classification. Tandy, I can't watch it. I'm so sorry. Excuse me, Twitch. I don't know why it's not working. Here. Shall we begin? the bridges and ports, espionage, the update that we've all been waiting for. I guess some of us have been waiting for. If you enjoy City Skylines too. What's this about? Ports and Beyond. Ports and Beyond. Make sure this is not 480p. That is disgusting. I'm not going to do 4K because that'll be too much of a strain on the computer. I know we have penetrable love shade, unless there are ones. Unless you're the ones penetrating. You know what? That's a good way to say it, baby. Up. There we go.
Looking to scale up your shipping game? The new custom ports are here to deliver.
Hold up. I'm gonna let it play first.
Literally.
And then I'll go back.
But how do you go about it? Well,
Uh-huh.
you start
Lord
with the
have
main
mercy, I'm
game.
about to
For
bust.
Small, medium, or full-on beast mode with the large version.
Wait.
Once placed, click on the gate
I
to
can't,
see
not
all
yet.
kinds of upgrades.
I'll wait.
We've got storage yards and warehouses, cargo cranes, and passenger terminals. Even extensions to boost efficiency and keep things moving fast.
Dump truck, doobie dooba dump truck.
Once set up into the port of your dreams, connect it to the sea using seaways and cargo ship routes.
Mm-hmm.
Make it your link to the outside world.
Mm-hmm. That's not a cargo ship. New passenger
It's all
bay?
modular, so shape it to fit your city's
All
unique
modular?
coastline. Or build a dry port inland.
It has lots of appeal. I'm zoned in.
It's pronounced
And y'all are
way.
big birding me.
Say it with me now. With a Q.
It isn't
Way.
just about containers.
Way.
Build a ferry
Not
depot.
key. I don't know
Then
who says
place
key.
ferry
It's
stops and terminals
way.
along the coast or on your new keys.
Also,
Connect
Amy, thank
them
you for the
with
50
boatways
bits.
and ferry lines, giving your citizens faster routes across the water and
That's
new
cool.
ways to reach their destinations.
That's cool.
And when those passengers arrive, give them a shoreline worth stepping onto.
That's kind of neat. Wait.
Zone new waterfront commercial areas. Upgrade
Dandy.
your keys game, decorate with new piers, and plop one of the 9
Dandy.
new parks. Sprinkle in some lighthouses, perhaps, and the coast isn't just a stop, it's the highlight of the city.
Oh. I thought it was done.
Add
It's still
a
going.
brand new resource. Carve new boatways and use the new fishing area tool to mark your waters.
Uh-huh.
Then lay down fishing piers connected with boatways and fishing lines.
Uh-huh.
You can even set up inland fish farms for a
That I
steady
can't pause it yet.
supply.
Let me wait. I'll wait. I'll wait.
Offshore oil works in a similar way. Place rigs above underwater deposits, connect them
Oh.
with pipes or routes, and let
Oh.
the crude flow straight into your network.
Oh.
However,
Pipes?
keep an eye out. Overfishing is a thing, and both
What was that?
oil rigs
Wrap
and
it
ship
up.
traffic create noise
was
pollution that
that?
drives fish away. But if you plan wisely, these new resources
That's also
will slip right into your
The
city's
bridge into a
economy.
balloon? That's a nice bridge,
Shape
though.
your shoreline,
What was that?
just the way you imagine it.
I'm gonna go back and rewatch this because I didn't get to watch too much of that. I was so distracted internally. But I'll yap about it this time. What was that? That wrap it up. I completely missed what that. Oh, I was bonked. I was like, what was that sound? Wait. Hold up. I see that Sleep Deprived did something and it's been auto-modded. Oh no. Oh lord. Oh lord.
No!
What is it? What is...
Dada can't become a Jimbo. I'm working so hard to tune him into a petite femboy and get him to become a twink catboy maid. Yeah.
Somebody arrest that person. Arrest Sleep Deprived. Thank you for the 100 bits. Isn't he already dead? Also, Shandy, thank you for sniping with the tortilla. Damn. You go for a bath as I am frozen and Shannon isn't here to get me bothered. Oh, sevens in chat for Shannon. You will never be seen again. Let me see here. I'm gonna go through this piece by piece and just examine. First off, that's a lot of boat lines.
To scale up your shipping game.
I'm a secret rehabilitation. Oh, I love that.
The new custom ports are here to deliver.
Let me see here for a second. So I already see like a few things that are kind of odd. You see how this path here? I see that it's one long node, but the concrete filling does not fill the entire in between here. I wonder if that's just a little bit of a weird thing, but you know, that'll be fine. Taylor, hi Taylor, welcome. Thank you for the 5 stream watch streak. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. You'll never catch me. That's not bad at all. You know how long the home plot is by squares. I do not, Shannon. I do not.
Literally.
So they have their own little movable cart thingies, which is kind of cool. I'm guessing they only take on these roads.
But how do
let me lower this down for a second. It's kind of loud.
you feel about it? Well,
so small port.
you start with a main gate. Go small, medium.
It's a gate. I wish that was a toll booth. I'm not gonna lie. She wasn't asking me. Oh, extremely interesting video in piece. Maybe Kylie.
Full on beast mode.
Is that large per se? But I wish this was more of a toll booth, you know?
Large version.
But maybe you could use it as a toll booth? I don't know. Maybe you can?
Once placed, click on the gate to see all kinds.
No, Tundra. Medium port. They have all these little small luxury port
of upgrades.
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
Warehouses, cargo cranes, and passenger terminals. Even extensions
passenger
to boost efficiency
terminal.
And keep things moving fast. One set
Okay.
up into the port of your dreams.
I mean,
Connect it to the sea using seaways and cargo ship routes. Make it your link to the outside world.
Hello there. I mean, it's kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie. The whole passenger ship entrance. Oh, that's what it meant by the other. Oh, that's what it meant by passenger. When we're the other British import. The Dev Diary. So it's this thing. But it doesn't seem to come up much. Like you just place parking lots down after it. It's just a little attachment that you put next to a. Why would you put a passenger ship by a? Well, it didn't say it had to be cargo, I guess. But no, it's using car. I'm gonna question that later. I'll question it later.
It's all modular, so shape it to fit your city.
I like that. Go back. Old.
Outside world.
Hello there.
I'm not crazy for seeing that, right? Short code. Oh, welcome. Oh, welcome. Wait, what's your clip? Oh, you pickle poked me? I didn't even hear it. That was so quiet. Unlimited. Welcome. Oh, welcome. Hi, Unlimited. Short code. I saw a little bug just now. It's not a bug. I'm pretty sure since the node is very long. So it drove on the sidewalk. It's just the node is really long. Okay.
It's all.
I'm staring at every little detail here. I thought that was what you were questioning earlier or later. I didn't realize there's a pickle on the screen. When does British come? Next Wednesday. Next Wednesday.
Modular, so shape it to fit your city's
I think that's the 29th. Next Wednesday.
unique coastline.
You're a pauser.
Dryport Inlet.
I have to pause it, Kylie, to know what's happening here, you know? You can put an inland port gate too, which
No
is
judgment.
honestly kind of cool. Not judging.
But the shoreline isn't just about containers.
No.
Build a ferry depot.
I like
then
this.
Place ferry stops and terminals along the coast or on your new quays.
I like this a lot. Song request off? They could be on soon. Maybe. Oh well, hold up. Let me think about that. I'll think about that actually. I heard that one coming. I'm pretty sure I just heard that small tap as there was no sound playing. I need to increase the cost of Big Birds.
Connect them with both.
Oh transportation.
Ways and ferry lines, giving
But I actually really like this. No, I know Tundra.
your citizens
I can't do it.
faster routes
Not to you. I can't do it. But
across the water.
100
and new ways
passengers.
to reach their destinations. And when those passengers arrive, give them
Also,
a
Shady.
shoreline worth stepping
thank you for
onto.
the 50 bits. Also, that is a new Quay Wall. And is that a new park? Hold. This is a new building, and as well as a new. I think that's a new park. I'm pretty sure. And a new building over here with a little anchor. No, I think it's an. Is that an anchor? I think so.
Zone the new waterfront commercial.
That was let me know more. Tundra, thank you for the cowboy. And now it doesn't let me know more. Why would you say that, Katie?
Upgrade your keys game. Decorate with new piers.
The keys.
And
This
plot
new piers. Hold up.
areas. Upgrade your keys game.
Those are new piers. However, I cannot see. Therefore, I am not.
Decorate with new piers. And plop one of the 9 new.
Wait, that is new.
Upgrade your keys.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna keep pausing and going back forward.
Decorate with new piers.
Lighthouse. Aborove. Yo. Get in there. We may never watch it, Kylie. We may never watch it. Let me see.
And plop.
Well, yeah, there's a new park. I don't know what that is. This Lowell Ferris Wheel
One of
Lighthouse.
the 9 new parks. Sprinkle in
9 new
houses perhaps.
parks?
And the coast isn't
Sorry,
just
not sorry. I have Orve. Good.
to
What?
stop. It's the highlight of the city.
Sales, mansion. But I don't care about those stuff. Give me the neat. Give me the. Look at that drawbridge though. Hold up. I need drawbridge. I don't want to watch it anyway. Oh. Not with all the pausing.
Fishing as a brand new resource. Carve new boatways and use the new fishing area tool to mark your waters. Then
I wasn't looking.
carve new boatways.
There's
and use the new fishing area.
this. The little markings that serve as little fishing area or fishing lines. What's interesting is that I wonder how this works. So it has to branch off of it, and then you put the little tray around it. But looking at this, isn't the fishes all in the path? Am I crazy?
A tool to mark your waters. Then lay down fishing piers connected with boatways.
But
and
I like
fishing
this.
lines.
This is kind of like
You can
a
set up inland fish
Cities
farms
1,
or-
and this thing.
Boop.
Inland boop. Inland boop. I'm talking on a Dvorak layout. So I'm slow today. 10 words per minute, maybe slower. Shorter code. What is that? What does that mean? Any improvement on the water on this? There has to be an improvement on water, right? Like, scrolling back to over here. This,
Your
with the waterway
citizens
canal,
faster.
this has to make me think there's an improvement with the canal here, or with the water simulation. Just because, I don't know, something about this area right here. Why?
Even a little bit?
You almost did that one. I want to see him to work. You guys can hear none of that. You just want to see my emote. No one cares. Tandy, thank you for the 50 bits. Oh, not the music. Hold up. But I'd assume it had to be improved just by looking at this little canal area.
84 years.
And when those passengers arrive, give them a
84
shoreline
years.
worth stepping onto.
But I hope so, you know? I just wish they fixed these connections a little bit better, you know, make them a little bit smoother. That ruined my compliment. Polly, hi Polly. Well, welcome.
Zone the new waterfront commercial areas.
Waterfront
Lord
commercial.
have mercy, I'm about to bust.
I'm about to bust. Waterfront commercial. Hold. Fish toy, fish store, fish store, fish place, fish place. I'm about to.
The new waterfront commercial.
I can't give a compliment on this spot. That's
Upgrade your
difficult.
cheese game, decorate with new piers,
Ways.
and plop one of the 9 new parks. Sprinkle in some lighthouses.
I was here already.
Perhaps.
This is fine.
The coast isn't just a stop; it's the.
Haven't I watched this? No, not really. There are too many things happening. I gotta analyze it. I gotta analyze it. Like, all of it seems fine. This is from the first trailer still. But I want to see the new stuff. I want to see this stuff, you know?
Fishing as a brand new resource. Carve new boatways and use the new fishing area tool to mark your waters. Then lay down fishing piers.
Yeah, this, I like
and fishing lines.
this. This can add so much. It's all of us right now. Just distracting. Oh yeah, my wrists were grateful. Oh no.
Farms for a steadier supply.
I was here. Fish farm. A steady supply.
Offshore
of
oil
fishes.
works in a similar way.
She said pipes.
Above underwater deposits. Connect them with pipes.
There are pipes. Hold up. There's oil pipes in this game. However, what does that mean? What do they lead to?
Or routes.
What can you do with them?
Crude flow straight into your network.
Oh, but that'll have to wait till next week.
Overfishing is a thing, and both oil rigs and ship traffic create noise pollution that drives fish away.
Overfishing,
And
please.
wisely, these new
Wait, that good
resources
pipe.
will slip right into your city's economy. Shape your shoreline.
Holds.
Right.
What is that? Is that the piping for the oil? It gets distributed here?
Your city's economy.
I'd assume so, right? Like a little receiving bay for the ships to depart their oil? Or
Shape your
or
shoreline.
Australia. Does Australia overfish?
Just the way you imagine it.
Just the way I imagine, huh? Ah, hold up. You can't skip this by me. Hold up. There's little oil drills right here. I like this. I like that though. That's kind of nice. Like a ferry dock? Really? I thought it was like a bunch of series of pipes, like small little tubes. Let me shrink it there. Well, that's it for that. I can see that now. I actually think that's pretty neat, to be honest. However, I don't know what any of that does yet until I read this. I'm gonna scan through this quickly to really just understand what's really happening here. That was disgusting. Dream. Hi, Dream. Long time no see. By the way, Dream, you farted 587 times. 587 times. That's a lot. That's far too much. October 29th. Brisbane Ports will be released without further ado. The gate is just the beginning. Let me zoom in a little more so you can see. Have they fixed it yet? Next week. Or wait, what do they fix? We don't know yet. Is there bug fixes in this? There must be, right? On the bottom? I'll wait. The gate is just the beginning. No matter what type of port you set out to build, they all start with the main gate, and once you have the unlock the water transportation menu, you'll have access to the small port, medium port, and large port. Each size varies not only in costs and building footprint, but also in the amount of traffic they can support. And the building upgrades, specifically extensions, each as available. More on the less or more of those later in the development diary. You can expand with your auxiliary gates to create more
sweeteners. That's a 10.
While you can expand your port with auxiliary gates to create more entry points to the port and distribute traffic, you cannot change the port main gate once you start building into the port. So choose wisely. Choose wisely, Damir. Massa. Hi, Massa.
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
Welcome, Massa. And thank you, Polly, for the... No, it's Polly. That was Tundra. Thank you, Tundra, for the 50 bits. Not the stare. Bad timing with the cowboy. It's the screaming for me. But hi, Massa. How you doing? You doing well? You too, Damir? Holy. They fixed it. In your dreams, they fixed it. Once you place your port gate in a suitable location, select to upgrade the open tools in the menu to see everything you can build right away. Many upgrades are unlocked. And at least you don't have to unlock all enabled. That requires you to ship cargo in the water. Fuck. Wait. So step 1, main gate. Step 2, storage. 3, quay or port quay. Container crane, or I just call it a gantry, to be honest. That's basically what it is. The seaway and the cargo ship route is the last step, obviously.
I can't talk right now.
It's pronounced
I'm making
quay.
piss.
Say it with me now. The quay. Quay. Not key. I don't know who says key. It's quay.
These guys too streamers. None. Sleep deprived. None. Headache day. But it's a little bit better. That's good. So make sure you drink a lot of water. If you got some Tylenol or some ibuprofen, or if you're from the land of the UK, paracetamol. You have any of those? Also, welcome, Elko. How you doing? Let me do this to see here. There we go. Already had ibuprofen? I just took one just now. Well, a while ago. Just now. As I started stream. They sometimes work, sometimes don't. Sometimes it's a pain. Sometimes it takes... If it's extra strength... I feel like extra strength doesn't work. I'm not gonna lie. It feels terrible. Shock! Hi, Shock. Shock, you're awake still? What time do you go to bed? Got the clothes cowboy and missed what I wanted to do. It's handy. And do an AI, but I think that would be weird. I've turned him into a bunny before. Oh, why not? Well, there's obvious steps, which means I probably have to destroy everything that I built and rebuild it in a port format, which might take a while. Not gonna lie, it took me like what, a week just to build, almost 2 weeks just to build one port. It would take a lot more just to do after that too. Why Newt? You be proofing all night, huh? Oh, it's morning? Really? Wait, what time in the morning? In New Zealand? I know they're like the farthest ahead. But that far in the morning? But the medium port. These ports can be placed anywhere outside this boundary line. That's kind of cool. However, it'd be kind of cool to see vehicles transfer things between instead of just being, you know, teleported from one spot to another. That'd be kind of neat. You don't have to follow the steps outlined above in the exact order. For example, you may want a shoreline and waterline portways, which can be found in the water transportation menu, if defined by the shape. Yada, yada, yada. We know that.
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
The aorta. The aorta is the artery that in your heart that kind of goes around.
Pizza.
That's you. You're giving me life. You're supplying the blood to my body. I appreciate
Pizza,
it.
enjoy your lurk. Andy, thank you for the 50 bits.
Say less. I want to time you up.
Oh, the order doesn't bust. I hope it doesn't. That'd be terrible. That'd be horrifying, actually. There is a sickness where your aorta... Maybe I shouldn't say that. I might scare somebody if I say something about
Vile.
your heart.
Detestable.
Incomprehensible. Mm-hmm.
That's what I am compared to so magnanimous.
Gracious.
I drink
Something
your
so astounding.
milkshake.
Is what you are.
I drink it up.
Yes.
Don't drink my milkshake. Shandy. Thank you for the 50 bits. Don't drink my milkshake. There are limits. Now, ports can always extend to a large. You can always build another next to it if you need to. I'm gonna build like 6 of these. Yeah, like 6 of these. Maybe not. Not lick this. Why was that cat so large? Polly, thank you for the 50 bits. Oh my goodness. You know, I missed Flapjack. You were curious what that was. I see. The Marvelous Misadventures of Flapjack. That was a classic show. Cursed is what that show was. But a classic show, nonetheless. Tandy, thank you for the 50 bits. I actually saw the pipe falling this time.
You don't know what you're talking about, do you?
I do! I'm reading... What? Someone reaching my trade. Shandy. Tantra, thank you for the 50 bits. A port needs storage to be functional, and while every storage facility adds to the port overall capacity, they are tied to different resources. This enables you to specialize port with examples farm tank. Wait! Specialized storage. Farm tanks, which only store oil, petrochemicals, chemicals, advisory to the harbor, and there's 4 different types of storages: cargo warehouse, cargo container yards, tank farms, and bulk storage yards, which all come in small, medium, and large. Hold. Especially because stuff smoke shape brings on the yard. Polly, thank you for the heart combos. I still don't know what that means, but thank you for the hearts. For the beds, nonetheless, I should say. Our cargo warehouse contains lizards.
Lizard.
That's what it contains.
Lizard. 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 Lizard.
Shandy, thank you for the 50 bits. Or 100 bits even. And Tundra, thank you for the 50. For the blue screen. Oh. I sent to the streamer in the chat, trolled so many times. There's more remixes. And thank you for the hearts. Polly. I still don't know how that works. I've tried to figure it out, and I just don't understand it. It's like Spanish to me. Let's see here. I'm actually happy they separated these things, and especially with coal. Q, thank you for the hearts. You know what? This is a lot nicer than seeing horses on my screen. And whatnot. I still don't know how TikTok live streaming works. I don't know what the roses mean. I don't know what the bye all the galaxies and whatnot. I don't know what any my gosh, what any of that stuff really is. I don't know. I never, if there's 2 places I don't really go often, it's TikTok lives, and YouTube live shorts. I can go on YouTube live streams, but not shorts live streams. They're a bit weird. Whenever I go into a short live stream,
Drink some water.
I shall, Tandy. I shall. Pizza. Where's this? Tandy. 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 You're so easily amused. Cute. Thank you for the heart combos. For the bits. Tundra. Tandy, thank you for the bits for the cat. 3rd time's the charm. Indeed, pizza. Thank you guys for the bits. Despite the cat vomiting. Ba-da-ba. I'm so easily amused. You know what? Me too. Me too. I was very tired this morning. I woke up at 3 a.m. You know, the casual 3 a.m.
Today
as one does.
was a productive damn day.
Today's supposed to be conductive. Carnage. What do you mean you don't care? But you went live on shorts, not normal YouTube? I mean, I could try it, but I always wonder about the, you know, the verticality of it, you know? how to go live on a vertical screen, like crop your face and whatnot, especially when playing City Skylines. It might be a bit difficult. Shorts might be for like a, I don't know what kind of game, to be honest. It's the intro video. I thought it was your homie. It's not. I didn't get to work on it yet. Mark, good evening. I can't get Bruno. What a scam. You want Bruno? Hello. Yeah, yeah. As a matter of fact, you know what? You're not getting just Bruno. You're getting the whole Silk Sonic is what you're getting. What on earth was that? Was that just the brick throw? Ain't no way was that just being a brick getting thrown at me. That sounded so spooky. I say TikTok. You'll see if you can add the Motomoto song. Motomoto song. Let's see. With a storage facility in place, your port is now open for business. Meaning trucks can start to deliver cargo while trucks can enter the port. Wait a minute, that's kind of cool. Let's keep the running inefficient ports and cost gates control. Important to bypassing them in the non-gate. 50% more fraction of efficiency. Wait. The port main gate, which the ship more cargo through the auxiliary port and get locked. That's kind of cool. And what is this? The notification warns if a bypass into the port exists. That's kind of neat. Wait a minute. A wheel? Hold. I'm trying. You. Carnage, I'm so sorry. The wheel of weakness. Let me get the wheels. I'm so sorry, Carnage. Guess not. However, I know that AMC and Andy are still warranted one. I remember that for a fact. So that's pretty cool. So your cargo is mainly just designated for only trucks to go through. Squeeze between. Having a road on the other side can bypass it, but it's not good, of course. But they must have a different road type for just these cargo areas. A nice concrete road, which is... I love this look. I wish highways came in this concrete look. Because if they did, oof. I don't know what they did. Or I don't know if there'll be a mod in the future, maybe. Make your roads all concrete like this. Or highways or whatnot. That'd be kind of cool. I wonder if I can road builder this. Hold. No, that's a good idea. Future terms. Road builder. Little channel points on the ascent. You have channel points over there, pizza? We surprised? No, we're not. Well, that's cool. I do like that. So trucks actually have a way of just entering at one point, which I'm gonna have to destroy everything. Now that I think about it, I have to destroy everything in the city and redo it. So like all upgrades, unit star transport.
You're acceptable. I accept you.
A lot of the cargo
sure
by
everyone
ships.
Else does.
Mm-hmm.
You're very pleasant. You know that?
Very pleasant indeed. Dex. Hi, Dex. One thing, please. What would that one thing be? Carnage. All one cargo crane and one ship route can get a job done as please. You can add as many cranes along the way as you fit. Ooh, the cargo crane serves as a place for cargo ship routes. I can't get help. No. But I just joined them in Discord. Oh.
Chronically sleep deprived is onto me. Quick, I need to say, I'm not a femboy, even though deep down I am, but I can't let her know that. Although now that I actually think about it, what would it take to get me to do a femboy live stream? 1,000 bits, a tier 3 sub? I'd make a great sub?
It would take none.
Subs. I should order a sub, but where do I buy it? Subway or Jersey Mike's? Subway or Jersey Mike's? I think
I never had
Subway.
I never had Subway in a while. Probably. I haven't had Subway in years. Since 20... I mean, it's not that long. Since 2017, maybe? Deprived, thank you for the 100 bits. Move your mic aside and pose nicely in the camera. And try to make a profile pic. Let me see how it turns out. Like this way. And just stare directly in the camera. Interesting indeed. That is interesting, pizza. That is interesting. Doing this to me. However, trucks and ships aren't the only traffic visiting the port. Once you have a specialized port running, see a new type of vehicle driving around the reacher stack, which is what we saw in the trailer, where specialized vehicles used for transport and just transport cargo containers around the port, and allow wider vehicles, and they're allowed to drive in the new port roads. These special port roads can be found in the port or on both the port update menu and the water transportation menu. If you prefer to use normal roads in either or most part of the roads, you absolutely can. Our cargo is still transported to port forms. I mean, that's cool and all. I doubt that it moves actual containers. Like, I bet it just spawns with them and just tries to ship them around, you know? You just want me to stare at the camera? Or like be a whole sideways? Staring at the camera is kind of iffy. No cargo ports complete without reaching or reach stackers. I mean, it's cool. It is cool. They didn't mention anything about, you know, like train integration. They didn't say anything about any kind of integration when it came to trains. Like, these are the roads, I assume. I can see.
But why though? Do I have to?
Yeah, there's nothing here that pertains to it. Don't look dead. What does that even mean? No, there's nothing here that pertains to it. The whole Silk Sonic is so relaxing. It is relaxing. Silk Sonic is just... Honestly, I think they're ahead of their time. I think they're far ahead of their time. You got plans. Don't say that. Upping your shipping game. Now that we have covered the basics, let's discuss how you can expand and personalize your port through its various upgrades. Also, an ad is playing right now. First, we'll have a look at the extensions. These are added in the main port gate, and only the medium and large ports have them. The medium port can be upgraded into a customs office, which is a risk to crime in the port, but at the lower cost of profit for companies. I don't care about profit. I play with unlimited money. Large port also has a customs office, but also let's upgrade the stack reacher garage extension. This upgrade the port gate, increase the speed of loading and unloading cargo for an even more efficient harbor. Next, we'll have sub buildings, which can be special or can be placed anywhere within a 1 kilometer radius. I don't understand kilometers. Please put that in feet for me. You know, Americans like feet. All 3 port sizes have access to 21 sub buildings of the various sizes and functions. Pizza, enjoy alert. Looking not too shabby. The port DLC so far. I really suck at lurking. You do, pizza. Who doesn't like feet? Uh, 12 storage facilities, 2 cargo cranes, 2 auxiliary gates covered with various sections. So, we're left with 5 sub buildings to discuss: the employee canteen, the port security, the emergency response, intermodal train station. Now hold up. And I didn't see no train station. Hold. What was this under?
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
I am now. Sub buildings. What are they attached to? There must be attached to the port building, to the main building. Hold up.
With a main.
There must be an upgrade attached to this thing. It's an image. I didn't scroll further, did I? I'll continue to go further. That's the most important part. It has to be, right?
Say less. I want to time you out.
Port upgrade unlocking. The fact that that thing stays above my screen like that. Okay, just do like this. Port security. So I'm assuming that each one. So depending on how many tons you have, each thing can be added or unlocked through each portion here. So you gotta play this game. If you're playing this vanilla like, you really gotta play it and plan for upgrading something. in terms of storage or capacity. I guess I'm doing that instead of like increasing capacity. Emergency response. Intermodal train terminal is 500,000 tons. I could do that. I can do that. I'm getting up to this point, regardless. La 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 la. But that's pretty cool, honestly. Wait, did I say 500? I meant 50. I meant 50, not 500. Provides a place for the port workers to take a break and get a bite to eat, which makes it happier for employees. Happy employees and works efficiently, increase efficiency means more available distribution cargo around the city. But we don't really care about happiness in the city now, do we? We don't need happiness. Who am I kidding? I'm the mayor. They're working for free. I supply them with a house and food. Wouldn't you guys like that? If you worked for free, but they supplied you a house and free food? Or would you not like that? You wouldn't like that, actually, because you can't buy anything else. But that'd be kind of neat at the same time. Like, the extra stuff just goes with the other stuff, you know? Other benefits? Benefits can vary, but, you know. The port security reduces the crime accumulation in the building nearby, with the risk that a building is chosen as scene of crime. The emergency response buildings decrease the fire hazard. That's good, actually. Fire hazard natural nearby would be good. As all of your cargo doesn't go up in flames, all three of these sub-buildings are unique, meaning they can only appear on one port. I mean, it's cool. That won't be bad. Where you have this emote before I need to file image. If you can, please. Oh, I'm guessing unlock all will bypass cargo capacity. I'm assuming it would. It should, anyway. If it doesn't, it's fine, but it definitely should. What about everything else, pizza? They would just give me veggies. Nothing but veggies? You don't like veggies? I see point canteen, port security, and emergency response building. Okay. Pick your port. The intermodal train station and passenger terminal sub-buildings. Okay, that's what I want to see. The intermodal train station adds 2 train tracks to the port, so you can connect cargo trains either to the one part of the city or another to an outside connection. Meanwhile, the passenger terminal adds a passenger ship. Passenger ships are cool. But I don't need passenger ships, is what I'm trying to say. Both upgrades can be added to the extension port or used for separate to create a custom dry port or passenger port, respectively. Now we're cooking. Let me read this. That's right, cargo transport by ships to the main focus in the port. It specifically allows for much more. To create a dry port, all you need is a port main gate. I love this. Actually, you know what? This is actually really good. Because this fits the bill. Dylan Darius, welcome. This fits the look of having like things built by like a power plant, for example. For like having oil or coal plant or any kind of power plant, I should say. Almost any. Nuclear might be a little bit iffy with this stuff. Nuclear plants tend to have more, I guess, less of this stuff.
I need to partake in some 2 hydrogen molecules and 1 oxygen.
Okay. But also, I noticed that you can actually place 2 gates at once. Actually, I'm happy.
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
They show that image. You can place more than 1 gate. But it's relatively similar. I wish they can change the design of the train's texture. But I mean, it's fine. But a dry port is a great thing, if I'm being honest. I'm happy that it's not just about offshore.
It's fine.
Is it though, Kylie? Is it? Because this adds a lot just to the game in terms of inland, or especially if you just don't have a port, I should say. If you don't have a map with water. I didn't think about that. Wow, this update would kind of suck if you don't have a map with water. But yeah. I'm happy that they did that. The new fishing industry and offshore oil industry coming in bridges and ports while we take a look. I want to let you explore the details yourself. Both of these can be found in the special energy menu. And have a main building, just like the port. You build out your piers, storage facilities, and extract extras, the best unit flies, the resources on the map, set up pipelines, boatways, routes, connect to the main buildings, extraction areas, all through the upgrade menu. You can sit back, watch the waters, sit back in your life, watch all the fishing boats and oil. I love this look. The piers themselves, they look infinite, if that makes sense. I call it a cargo hub. I think cargo hub will make more sense. It doesn't have the capital letter. It doesn't, Kylie. It doesn't. No buildings in the image. Ba-ba-da-da. Ba-ba-da. But I love this detail down here. Buoys. You saw little buoys. Where are they at? There you are. I love this. The wooden wall, the wooden... I don't know what this is, to be honest. Either this is a new kind of quay or something, but the wooden aspect to it is just actually really nice. I think they did a really good job on just this. It doesn't seem like it, because it seems like it's walled off. It just might be the fishing port itself, or this building itself. Yeah, it just might be, because you see a little wall here for each building's foundation. Maybe. It does cut off here too. So maybe. But the one thing that's wonky is this. That's the only thing I don't like, if I'm being 100% honest. Like, just going through the video and just seeing all of their... I hate seeing the corners.
You've got storage yards and warehouses, cargo...
Like, you know, the whole little aspects of these portions here, I wish they can combine together to make one smooth surface.
Cranes and passengers.
I get it if it's hard to do, to manage, but let me mute you for a second. You know, just things like that kind of make it look, you know, a little bit more unfinished, with the quay walls not really, you know, quaying correctly. They're one-sided. So I wish there was a way for, like, it only does this when roads connect to it. Roads that aren't the same type, I should say, connect to it. So if they had an ability for, like, other roads to come through here and just, you know, fill in that gap, that'd be kind of nice. I saw when they extend the fishing lines in the wooden pier. Yeah, I think that was the fishing when they were saying that.
Giving your citizens faster routes.
Like, you can see it here too. I hate that. I also don't like this too. Like, you really gotta finesse it. You gotta finesse your way to get this thing to go smooth.
Routes across the water and new ways to reach their destinations. And when
that, it's just whenever a node connects, I just don't like the way that it looks is all. It makes it look real sloppy. But I'm hoping there's a way to, you know, smooth that out in the future. If not, I guess we could just place assets. Well, like something to like make it look smooth.
Commercial areas. Upgrade your keys game. Decorate with
not this.
Piers, and plop one of the 9 new parks. Sprinkle in some lighthouses, perhaps.
Andy.
And the coast
Hi, Andy.
isn't just a stop.
Lies. Oh, rocks will come in handy. Yeah, rocks will definitely come in handy. Like, you see it here. Like, you could see it right there. There's a quay right there that overlaps and shrinks back.
Light of the city.
It's kind of wild.
Fishing.
Got work to do, but want to say hi? Of course, Andy. Of course. Thank you for stopping by the way. I appreciate that.
It's pronounced quay. Say it with me now. With a Q. Quay. Quay. Not key.
He's
who
too
says
smooth.
key?
He's so
Quay.
smooth. I see you closed OBS. He's so smooth, Carnage. Also, is that Chicago? No, it's the Empire State Building. That's the Chrysler Tower. So that train looks like Chicago. That's not a bad picture. I was thinking about replacing my own profile picture when I when I don't know, maybe get a haircut again.
A new resource.
Maybe not. We'll see.
Carve new boatways and use the new.
Let me lower you down. This, yeah, that is part of the fishing building. But they do extend the piers outward. And they pulled it out twice, apparently. Even though it looks like just this portion pulled out. So I wonder if that's just pier. Or an extra piece of pier that's just sticking out here. That they're connecting it with. I just can't believe it's true. Let me see. Open. He's so smooth. I wish I had a hairline like that. My goodness. Not kawaii. Not kawaii. Anything but that. Terrifying. But it's pretty good. It's pretty good, not gonna lie.
Fish farms for a steadier supply.
Not the all.
Boatways and fishing lines. You can even.
Very handsome. Preposterous. Preposterous. Oh, but yeah.
Set up works in a similar way. Place rigs above underwater deposits, connect them with pipes or routes, and let the
y'all.
crude flow straight into your network. However, keep an eye out. Overfishing is a thing, and both
I'll probably overfish, I'm not gonna lie.
oil rigs and ship traffic create noise pollution that drives fish away. But if you plan wisely, these new resources will slip right into your city's economy.
But again, that's my only qualm with this thing. I hope they fixed it when they released the initial like British imports for free earlier in June, but that doesn't seem to be the case, sadly. I tried to call you in your chat, but you were like all aboard. Before we end this dev diary, let's take a snap back in the industrial port side and talk about the passenger terminal. It can be used to build a touristic focus harbor. Tourist. Get stuck by small, expanded multiple times, terminals, busy. In cities with a lot of waterways, you can also add ferries to connect your passenger port area. The rest of the city, letting citizens and tourists hop on a water bus, cruising them down waterfronts, being perfect to their destination, while passenger ships also bring people out the city. Ferries are all about moving people around. Well, I'm happy that they added small boats. That's for sure, because I'm going to use it, of course. Going to place on a shoreline. For a busy harbor, you might want the ferry terminal, which can be expanded the piers and upgraded to houses or house a bus terminal. How's a bus terminal? Why didn't you say that before? Housing a bus terminal. That doesn't make it better, but I mean, it makes it a little bit better, but not my favorite thing still. They didn't talk about any bugs or anything, which I was kind of hoping that they would talk about some bug fixes or patches or anything like that, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Take me to pocket town. That doesn't seem to be the case, but that's all there is. Pocket town. Car ferries, kind of neat. I'm not gonna lie. Car ferries would be kind of cool. Could be like an island. Oh, that'd be kind of cool. An island city and just taking your cars on boat to travel your boat. Oh, that'd be kind of neat. That'd be on the day. Yeah, but it would be kind of cool to know what the bugs really are. I know they showed it before in the previous the previous dev diaries and whatnot, but won't you take me to... When was that? September? Was it September? Was it this one? Nope, that's just a bunch of gibberish. Hold up. Work in motion, that's what it was. Works in motion. Yeah, this is what they were talking about all the different bugs and whatnot and fixing this tree. I'm assuming that this is in that update too, because they talked about the water, fixing the water simulation as well when they had this here too. So I'm assuming all of this is coming here. They're gonna fix all the offices, the commercial, the economy. I should fix the economy temporarily, you know? Yeah, all my paid content. Yeah, hi Scrolls, welcome. They were too hard. Oh, gonna be in this. You know, I did hope that, but it doesn't seem like that's gonna be the case. Dylan Darius, we cannot travel people through water, sadly. Check Discord, Deb. They said no office fix, and that's what I fear. I'm hoping for at least an office fix, you know? Won't you take me to? I can get you one after stream. Or I can maybe find one. Maybe. Carnage. Yeah, there was nothing about, you know, the stuff that we need, you know, in terms of like fixing. But man, I want to say this now. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna destroy this entire area. When the update comes out, okay, maybe not the entire, but like all of this, this whole portion here, yeah, all of this, I'll maybe have to even expand this even too. And all of this will have to go because since it's modular now, hey, I'm getting rid of this. I'm adding a whole new one connected to this one here. And even the train can connect to this too, so I don't need no more, well, I'll keep this one down here. But I don't need any more, I don't even think I have any. It's actually up here. Nope, way up here. Which is storing everything, basically. Wait, I was saying before, all that vehicle stuff can really, or the truck storage stuff can really help just make this area look a little bit cleaner. In terms of, you know, the road surface, the concrete surface. I could have sworn you were a different surface as well. Maybe I'm crazy. But that would have been, or that would be pretty cool. So I have a whole bunch of reconstruction projects to do in mind when it comes to bridges and ports. Dancer in my hand. If I were them, even though I was trying to fix the office bug, I'll probably keep my mouth shut just in case of it. Don't say a word. But yeah, this traffic. You never really notice how many trucks pass through your city until you really see how many trucks pass through your city. Because this road does get a little bit congested with just trucks. Only a little bit. So it would be nice to have some kind of efficiency to it, you know? Making them all come through one area or maybe two areas where there's just different toll booths or ports. I might use that toll booth or that port as a toll booth. I'm not gonna lie. I hope it can be used as a toll booth. I don't have to put cargo stuff attached to it. Can cars drive through that? There's only one way to see, you know? I sit there and play the game. Sit down, play the game, relax, and just stare. There's a car crash on the bridge, as always. It wouldn't be a Daysport video. It wouldn't be a Java stream without a car crash. With a dead guy on the street. Face planting. Dead, you know? It wouldn't be... You blocked the entire bridge? Hold me closer, tiny dancer, please. Let's see. Let me another homeless bug scenario where it's been fixed 4 times. Remember when they said they fixed the economy? Now since 2024, economy was fixed. But it's been so long. Why do I have decorate portal here still? I can go away. I had a plan today on what I was going to do today. After seeing that whole developer diary, I'm going to hold off on touching this area because I don't know what's going to be included. I might have to relay tracks, to be honest. No, not even might. I will have to relay tracks because there are going to be new stations and whatnot, or terminal stops as well. So all these freight trains that I have placed down are all most likely going to, you know, disappear. And we'll have offshore oil mining as well, which is one thing that this city actually does need, is oil. Since we're at a little bit of a deficit, not really making anything because we don't have anything to make in terms of the other materials like ore, stone, and minerals, which we've built luckily. I do want to start working on farms. I have no tree farm, and I do have some farms, but they're relatively small. So I kind of want to leave this area back here as like the farmland area, like going beyond Birch, like right around, you know, right around here. Not more farmland, you know? Be kind of cool. Also, as well as back here, just a little bit of farmland be placed behind here. I'm gonna save the airport for the land down here for a future day. Oh, Wolf! Hi, Wolf. Oh, welcome. These ferries don't work on old maps. That is a fear. That is a fear. We did, Wolf. We just finished. We just finished. An hour and 27 minutes later. No, no. But it would be... If ferries don't work... I think they would. I think ferries would work. Because I am desperate to put a ferry through here, I'm not gonna lie. Through here. Also, I've been contemplating this. Also, my trees are very... dead. Old. I've been contemplating this. You missed it. You did. But I can't watch the video again. You want to watch the video again? I'll do that. Is laying this bridge flat instead of going up and over, would it be better to put a drawbridge across here? Or keep it like this? Because it does kind of go up drastically, or dramatically, I should say. Kind of a steep grade. My thoughts. There are some bugs that I wish they fixed. I will say there are. Quays. Drawbridge would be cooler. I think it would be cooler. I wonder if that'll alter the history of the city too much if I change it. Because as of right now... Demona. Oh, welcome, Demona. As of right now, it does kind of overshadow the Golden Gate Bridge here. So it wouldn't be bad to actually lower it down and just keep it a specific height for medium boats, but large boats, the drawbridge goes up. So I lower it down like maybe yay much right here. It'll be a drawbridge. Maybe? Nice. Because it'll also save me from having to increase the grade by such a dramatic amount. Like you can see here, in first person mode. The grade is kind of drastic. You can't tell, but I swear to you, it just kind of scales up. That helicopter scared me. I got jump scared by a helicopter. Oh, but you can see it go up and down, you know? Have a nice little arch. The issue causing offices to downsize 5 employees, as well as fixing incorrect calculation of maximum employees commercial, which affects demand. CEO. Which is a problem. Because as of right now, I'm barely getting commercial. I just got commercial demand. Do I still have it? No, I just lost it. I just got commercial demand, like, last week. After last week's stream. After probably 2 months of not getting commercial. Which is quite the drastic length of time. Man, you can see the slope. The slope is quite drastic here. Like, this spot right here is a little bit traumatic for a train. Just to scale this. It's a little bit wild. I don't think it would be bad to replace that with a drawbridge. At the very least. There's gonna be like 7 drawbridges. There's gonna be one here, another one for our freight train. Speaking of freight train, I'm going to destroy this area. Not now. I'm going to remove all freight traffic. Oh, my voice. Ooh. You don't have commercial demand for 1 year now? Now I have it. Shock. Also, did I say how to use Stu already? Stu. Hi, Stu. And thank you for the 5 stream watch streak. And Rookie for the 15 stream watch streak. Thank you. And Demona, how are you doing today? You doing well? Did you just wake up? I'm gonna destroy half this yard. Yeah, I'm gonna break half of the subway yard.
You what?
Yeah. I did. I've ever seen the Hammers commercial demand. I never have any. The only demand I get is office, industry, and residential. Especially residential. It doesn't matter what I build. Residential will come back. Oh yeah, I'm going to destroy this. We're going to reroute the train. And I will actually make this portion into a stadium area. Like a sports stadium area, which would be a little bit nicer to have. More of a commercial landscape, Bam, you know? Bam, you ever been to a stadium before? Like a big boy stadium? Why did I say it like that? Hi, Bam. Welcome. The new economy graph will be in this fix. I'm going to assume that it will. It has to be, right? Because the one that we currently have, they said it doesn't show what they wanted to show. Especially when they add fish. I'm going to assume that it would be, right? I'd hope it would be. Anyway. I'm producing a lot of material, though. A lot more steel than I thought I would be. Or minerals I thought I would be. I actually never even seen this tab here. I'm not making a single beverage. Because I lack the wheat and the vegetables for this. I like 2 things for this. And I like the livestock. I'm producing it, but I'm not making enough. I need bigger farms. You've seen so many professional sports fans? Couldn't be me. I can't imagine it. I feel like it's loud. Of course it's loud. But do you not get paranoid when you're around people? I get like... I shouldn't say paranoid. I get anxious when I'm around people. I get anxiety when I'm around a whole bunch of people. Like any kind of stadium. Any kind of... Just a park. With like a lot of people. The only place I don't get anxiety in is like a subway. Oddly enough, or like New York City. If it's just like an event that you're just in, like you're in an enclosed area, I can never do it. By the way, never go to Times Square. Times Square is a prison. Nothing but tourists, nothing but people trying to scam you and sell you their mixtape. My goodness, there was this one guy at Times Square. He told me about his mixtape. I went home. I looked up his name. I forgot it now. I really would show you, or I really would listen with you if I can remember his name. But my gosh, when I came home and I listened to his mixtape, I died laughing. I was like, this man's never making out the ghetto with this face. I keep walking. Red Fox, hi, welcome. Oh, welcome. I know, I hate it when they do that too. Especially when they dress up... Those mascots, man. When they dress up as Spider-Man. And they want you to... Hey, you! Come over here! They look at you, thinking you're a tourist. Or saying, hey, look, you look nice enough. You look nice. You look, you'll talk to me. Come take a picture. Terrible. Terrible. The New York City subway was just... the New York subway will be crazy. I love the New York subway. Despite all the things, all the bad things they say about the New York City subway, the subway is probably one of my favorite places, not to be, but to explore. I don't know what it is about it. It's just so... I don't know what it is. Even let me talk to them. Katie, I can guarantee you, if you would have talked to them, I remember actually, I was sitting there saying, don't go near them. Both to you and Haley, do not go near them because they will want to sell you
Lord
something.
have mercy, I'm about to bust.
Busting the train. They will want to sell you something or they will scam you. I was like, please. Do not walk anywhere near them. If you're walking fast, I'm on a mission through Times Square. There was this one time I was walking through 14th Street in Midtown Manhattan. Midtown, but around the area. Like right by the shoreline. Hold up, you know what? No new friends. Those aren't your friends. They're here for your money. They're here for your money, Katie. Take a picture with them. Who knows? They're gonna charge you like $50. Madness. And they have your phone because they're taking a picture with your phone. Madness, I see. I was walking. Where is the? That's too far. That's too low. I'm not blind. Here it is. Right here. You know, I was walking for a few miles from downtown Brooklyn. I walked across the Manhattan Bridge.
Now look, Buster.
Brooklyn Bridge.
Let's have an understanding.
What?
Now what? Brother, what a way to run a railroad. Now, as I was saying...
Give up, Daffy. Give up. Also, bam. Thank you for the 20 bits. I didn't realize you did that. And Tundra for the 50. I appreciate that. So for you. It's the railing you get. Not the railing you get to do. It's the no way handing some dude a random phone. Yeah. Yeah. There's no way you should be giving somebody, especially your phone. But sometimes they're very adamant, like very adamant. Like I have to, because when I'm walking in New York, people walk up to me all the time. Hence why I was talking about this portion here. I was walking across 14th Street, 9th Avenue. I came to a stop right here. I've been walking for like 5 miles. Actually, exactly right here. A man stops me. He's like, you look nice. He's like, where are you going, Thunder Thighs? He talked to me for 30 minutes. Granted, I could not stand anymore. My legs were dead. I was up incline after incline, and then descended at a high rate of speed, and then walked for too long. This man called me Thunder Thighs. I had to stay, because he gave me a compliment, you know? And he talked to me for 30 minutes about donating to a charity. I was like, I don't want to give you my card information because, you know, I left my card in the office. I don't want to go anywhere near there. I said, I'm good. He kept talking. I kept saying, I'm good. No, it's a good. Yeah, it's a cool charity. Let me get to the subway real quick. I'm trying to leave the area. Is Thunder Thighs a compliment? For me, it is. I was trying to leave. Also, these elephants were not here before. This is like in 20... I can't go back in time. It was like in 2022. It was... Or 2021. 2021, 2022. I was here. It was terrible. Terrible. I wanted to leave so bad because my legs did not function at all. No, it's not. Oh, here's what it looked like. Yeah, this is what the area looked like. Those elephants were new. Hello. Hello. You, New York. But yeah, they stopped you. If you look like a tourist, if you look friendly, they will stop you and talk to you. Times Square. I hate walking through Times Square. Because they always stop me. They always try to stop me. I pretend I can't see them. There's people with pamphlets walking around. People, why am I in the store? What is this? You got long legs. Look at them triangle legs. Hold up. Little disco balls and everything. Ooh, kinda nice in here. Pretend to be on your phone? Kylie, I don't know if you know this, but you can't be walking outside with your phone in your hand. You know, you gotta... You can't look down, really. I mean, you can, but you gotta have some good spatial awareness. Because there's a lot of people walking around here. Like, a lot. Like, in this area, it could be just 1,000 people. Maybe even 2,000's a lot. There could be just 1,000 people just sitting here, you know? This whole area is like there's a whole amphitheater here. On this whole section here. And you never know who's just gonna walk by and just kind of snatch your phone and then keep walking, you know? Keep running. You never know. Oh, I'm trying to get out here. I'm trying to get on the road. Get me on 7th Avenue, bud. Your city is better than New York. Welcome back. So, okay, let me remember to say this correctly. Agilonius. Nailed it. Probably. Oh, phone call? I mean, sure, you could be on a phone call, but honestly, you're better off just walking away, just paying no mind. You could do it in the subway too. You will see that behavior in the subway as well. Yeah, a lot of times. Just keep walking. Just ignore it, and you'll be just fine. And you can feel it over. Yes, perfect, perfect. You were in Harlem at a Lambda Lounge waiting for an Uber. This guy walked and said, "Look at your small, cute butt like a rude." I get the opposite. I get the exact opposite. Red Fox. Well, you know, I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. I'll take a compliment, you know? A compliment's a compliment to me. It can maybe not be a compliment. It maybe could be, you know? I'll never know. I can't say that, but can't say hippopotamus. Wait, what do you mean I can't say hippopotamus? You mean Caroline, not me. I had a plan today. I was gonna fix this area. I was gonna remove this whole switch here and make them bypass each other, like make it overlap. I don't want to get at this road, but I might have to. I might have to get rid of this road. However, there's no other way around it except to have to come through here. They might just be stupid and take the highway. Oh, they're gonna take the highway if I do that, and I don't want to do that because they'll cause so much congestion just by doing that. Or I can make it... No, that's too much traffic already. If I make an off-ramp here. I gotta think this through. About how I'm going to fix this entirely. You, Caroline? I see no difference. Dang. Dang. You know what? I'll take that as a compliment. I'll take it as a compliment. But yeah, I'm gonna remove this. I have to remove that. The question is, if I do move it... No, I will have space. I'll have a lot of space. I just have to maybe get rid of this bridge. That's Northern Avenue. I cannot get rid of that. I cannot get rid of that. That's a big road. No, I just cannot get rid of that. I could try something. Let's try. I have a plan.
Oh, hey, look. A fair and balanced wheel.
Here, pulling a wheel piece of luggage across downtown and the hotel, and do stop says, "You look real strong, my word. Keep in mind, I'm a fat white guy." I was very confused, but it took as a compliment. That's a compliment. That's a compliment. He was being real nice about it. He was being real chill. Real chill. Google. Hi, Google. Do I have a cities on the boonies? I do not. I could make one in the future, maybe. Like a little slum area. Polly, I'm so sorry. Polly, I'm so sorry. Together now. I apologize, Polly. You, for chance, did not win this wheel. It makes me so sad, not rigged. They grab your kid and say, take a picture so you can be upset. Exactly. Now that's wild. They grab your kid and say, take a picture so your kid will be upset if you don't. But when you do, they have to, they want $50 or they better knuckle up. That's the worst part. Like, I would say if you're visiting New York, do not go there with your children. Because they use that as, not as bait, but as guilt tripping. It's kind of a scummy method, but it does work and it does get the money. Because $50 for a picture with your favorite Spider-Man is wild. It's especially wild. The great infill. Like they grab their attention. Because then their child will not stop crying, you know? They'll want this whole picture with their bootleg Spider-Man. Oh. Terrible. Everything within your outer beltway in the biggest part of the city. Can't have any gaps. I do want to make a city with a nice beltway. The next city that I'm making, I should say this now. Prepare yourself for a brand new city next week. Since there is a high chance that my game will not work next week. Oh! That one gave me a heart attack. That one gave me a heart attack. Dead is what I was. There is a high chance that cities might not work tomorrow or next week. So there is another high chance that I will most likely start a new city next week on a new map. Actually, hold up. I might be lying. I want to use the bigger map mod. That might not work either. We'll see. But I want to use the bigger map mod to, you know, play a fun little big city look, you know? Don't stop till you get enough. I punch him before I give them money. Not literally. Yeah, not literally. Do you need to fix that? Partially. Partially I do. Off stream, I've been seeing some problems where sometimes the trains will get stuck between, not stuck, they'll stay here waiting for another train to pass by, and the trains are long enough to where they block this whole intersection here. It's kind of bad, but in doing this makes like a improved stack on a stack on a stack on a stack. So the trains have 2 stacks. The train, or the cars, have like 5 stacked roads over here. With the lower level for the lower train. It'll make it look very complicated, but in a good way. Keep on. Don't stop till you get it. 3 weeks in a row. Talking to you. I'm still working on the same thing. The infill making the city looking cooler than I already did before. You're doing the whole, what's it called? The Polinsky Phil? I think that's what it was called. The Polinsky Skill in New Jersey. Phil in New Jersey. I do love me a nice Phil project. But yeah, next week might be a new city. No guarantee yet. But what is happening here? This is the worst part about using node manipulation here. I have to make sure that they're all the same grade. Also, I didn't say this, but let me actually go back into that YouTube video for a second here. Because this is something that I have to mention. I think it was in the very beginning.
Looking to scale up your shipping game? The new custom ports are here to deliver.
Uh-huh.
Literally.
Uh-huh.
But how
Where
do
is
you
it?
go about it? Well, you start with a main gate. Go small, medium, or full-on beast
Here.
airport inlet.
This. In the very corner. They have that. I don't know if you can see. Is my camera in the way? It is in the way. Hold. In the very corner over here, there is a drawbridge. I cannot zoom in further. However, drawbridges don't make drawbridges until they go over a spot that a boat passes. So in theory, they gave us 20 different bridges, like bridge types that we can draw. So we won't just have this default undertone here. We're gonna have 20 different types of bridges that we can make. Because a lot of the times, you're not gonna be building a, you know, a boat passing under everywhere. It'll be a road or just a regular bridge passing under. So you could have fancy bridges without the drawing part underneath here, which would be kind of nice. Which is something that I'm hoping, because I really want for these train lines to be a little bit thinner. Just a little bit thinner. Because as of right now, they're a little bit thick. You know, just a little bit. Also, I'm gonna have to lower this train down further. Because as of right now, I do not have good clearance to pass underneath here. I'll have to figure that later. I'd like to run for mayor for this town to live in the boonies. Some of your neighborhoods don't have corner buildings. Some are just streets of a few houses, open land. Some areas have subway stations with 2 offices, nothing else. It's all infilled now. Also, Google, I saw your comment. I'm gonna destroy this for the future. We're gonna build a stadium here. Right in smack dab downtown, or lower downtown, will be a stadium here. So we're gonna redo this whole area, which is why we destroyed all these buildings, to have a little bit more taller buildings around here. And we're gonna shift this train over slightly to match alongside these trains here, to go across the water in a drawbridge format, and then descend onto these 2 tracks here. It'll be perfect. It'll be perfect, because they do all this switching here. And the likes of. So that'll be just splendid. Yes, sports indeed. We're gonna make a whole little thing. A whole big thing here. Which will take a while, but worth it. It's worth it in the end. Now, how do I fix this thick guy here? Yeah, that's fine and all, but yeah, it's just too thick. So I'm hoping that there's at least a kind of bridge that's a little bit thinner. Oh, but granted, what if they're not one direction or one ways? I don't have an airport. I'm gonna save the airport for out here. Here's my plan, actually. Let me tell you my exact plan. Oil is going to be out here, or within here. But I believe fishing will most likely be in here. Compared to, you know, oil will still be out here. Because I don't want the boats to pass all through here repeatedly and come out through here repeatedly. Yeah, fishing will be in here. Airport will be out here. However, I'm going to have a few drawbridges here. We're gonna have a passenger boat here. Passenger ship pass through here. So we're gonna need like 3 drawbridges. Actually, no, just 2. One here for this one and one for this one. A single port for this one. That's the plan for now. Never gives up. I've been watching Grey Noise. Can I get a shot for Grey Noise, by the way? I'm watching Grey building stadium. And I'm curious to see, you know, the different assets that you could use for building a stadium. No, I don't want you to do that. Hold. There you go. Oh man. Hi Hi, Matthias. Welcome. Welcome. By the way, I think the next YouTube video is going to be a phase 1 of Bridges and Ports. Before Bridges and Ports is what the next YouTube video will be. We are going to prepare ourselves for the landscape. So from moving on to phase 1 of construction site over here, we're gonna switch up to phase 2. We're gonna build a grid here. We're gonna destroy the tunnel. Or we're gonna close down the tunnel, I should say. And build down our freight tracks to at least get to a point where they can connect. And then phase 2 of it will be the actual Bridges and Ports. However, when will that be? I don't know. The last big update that came out really broke City Skylines for like a week. So that might take a while until the next episode. I hope it won't, but it might be a while for the next one. I also want you to be at floor grade. What is our percent grade? How to do this? 4%, which is far too much. 4%, which is far too... 2% is better. It's a lot better. 4 is why I can't do 4. Let's see what this looks like. I mean, it might be fine. It might be fine. Go to Sully's Discord for all those assets. Brilliant. You know what? I'm gonna remember to do that. Wolf. Increase my population by 110k and edit 78k jobs. I should run for office. You know what's crazy to think? Just the other day, on YouTube, I watch a lot of videos on cities and road construction, Litvin. Also, hi, Litvin. And, it's kind of interesting just to think that, you know, they play the same as, like, tourists, you know? They really want to get people to live in the city, like, their population and their jobs. It's like, the more jobs you have, the higher population you go up in your city. I don't know why, it's just kind of interesting to see it in that kind of sense. What is happening here? That's not right. Is it? It's a small node. No, that's not it. Hold. I can't see the node. The node's here. Yeah, you're in the way. Okay. The node is definitely here. But this net lane's in my way.
Detestable.
Incomprehensible. That's what
I am
me
compared to you.
What?
Something so magnanimous. Gracious.
What?
Something so
astounding. Astute.
You are. Hmm. Yes, yes.
Yes, yes, indeed. Oh, it's back here. That's an odd place for a node. The new Robert Moses is not what I am. I will not be Robert Moses. If I ever was, just note, I am not. I promise I will not destroy any neighborhoods to place a highway. I'm not gonna lie. I may or may not destroy a few neighborhoods to place a train. I won't put a highway. I won't do that much. That might be a train. Or 4. Discord. GG. Hi, GG. Welcome. Discord? Oh, he's talking to Kylie. Well, smiles with you. How you doing, GG? How are you doing? I should say. I just said that, but how are you doing? You know? Are you doing well? Wait, not 5? No, not 5. 5 might be a lot for American standards, you know. You make me feel the spring and sprung. 2.4% grade. Good. This might be fine. That's not fine. Do I not have sloping on? Whoopsies. Nope. I wanna go play hide and seek. That's a toy balloon. And but yeah, the stadium won't happen yet until Bridges and Ports, because I really want to get that train situated first. I really want to get every piece of industry situated first before I toggle too much, really. I don't want it to be too hectic at all, or anything like that. Yeah, it's a thick boy bridge, and I don't like it very much, but the train will pass through here. And all of this, all of this nonsense here is in my way too. Luckily, it's only a small section. Today, you make me feel. An ad is about to start soon, by the way. An ad is about to start very soon. A wonderful morning. So much sarcasm. Ah, yes. You know what? Me too, GG. I'm very tired today. I woke up at 3 a.m. I was fine at first, but then I fell asleep. I dozed off at like 5. And then I don't know what happened, but I woke up again at 6. No, I dozed up at 6 and I woke up at 6:30, around there. Or 6:40? I was like half asleep. You know that phase of when you're like partially awake, but you want to go back to sleep? That's how I was this morning. And I think that drained me a lot. And George, oh. No. No. The city barely voted. Okay. The city didn't vote at all. This is totalitarianism. This is a dictatorship. We're ruling over. To be fly. Golden gray. I'm gonna feel the way I do today. You make me feel so young. You make me feel so young. Make me. I don't know why I have deja vu moment just now. A real deja vu moment just now. Midnight chore for Katie. This is why I'm running for mayor. Absolutely not. There'll be no such thing. The only mayor you guys need is me. I shall be the only remaining mayor. Outstanding in your city. Plotting his plans for complete lizards.
Like a lizard. When we drink, we do it right. Getting lizard. Lizard. Am I right? Am I right? Like lizard. Like a lizard. Like a lizard. Now I'm feeling so fly. Like a lizard. Like a lizard. Like a lizard. Lizard. Now I'm feeling so fly. Like a lizard.
Lizard. Tundra. Thank you for lizard. My God. I still don't know where that's from. That lizard is from. That saying. I don't know if it was from some animation, some movie. It just happened one day. Yeah, you say. Yeah. Ivy's tracks. That you woke up at 5:30 and just kinda the same thing happened. You feel like asleep at 7:30, but now I feel just tired. Yeah. That's kind of how I feel. It's, I don't know. Like, I'm alright, but don't be surprised if you see me looking like I'm staring into the void. Like I'm staring at you like I Like you owe me money or something. I'm gonna push you down here for a second. Yeah, yeah. That's not bad. Where are my $2? Where are my $5? You owe me money. Just gonna keep staring at you through the camera. Just be like, that's how I feel right now. Just like that. Are you flat? Am I blind? You look odd. You don't look well. Better. I don't know what this diagonal thing is, but whatever that is, who are you? Wait. Wait. Who are you? Your other house up there. Ew, interesting. Cut that out. Pull you and pull you this way. Yeah. You just gotta match the same height is all. Just match the same height as your other counterpart. And bang. Bad. Stop selecting all, please. Please tell me I'm not too old for you to get that movie reference. No, you're not old. You're not old at all. Don't worry. I don't know a single movie reference. That's the problem. That's the only problem. It's nothing to do with age. I'm just a boomer. I'm more than a boomer, to be honest, when it comes to movies. As everyone would say, I've seen like 5 movies. Tracks indeed, Irvin. Tracks indeed. Urban, welcome. How you doing? Astro, hi Astro. What is this? Why are the only tracks outside electrified in the current real system? I know it's terrible. It's terrible. I know what you mean. Only these 2 tracks. It's sad. It is sad. Also, it's not deep enough. Hold. I mean, it is deep enough, but it's not deep, you know? I can maybe work on that. Let me also straighten you out here. The pillars are gone. Good. Those tracks are there, which is fine. Can a train fit under here? Trains with carriers. No. No, it cannot. It is physically not possible. The train stopped. The cars are floating. The car's levitating, the train stopped. What is the problem? One of your favorite movies? You love the guy who walks into the sportscaster. What is that highway? You never seen this highway, Astro? You never seen the stack? This is Interstate 97. I-97 meets I-99. It's beautiful. A Marvel engineering feat right here. I call it Texas, but shorter. Same. I need to raise you higher. Hold up, perfect. Good. Hold. No. I mean, ooh, that's like... That's a centimeter. That's an inch. But the engine does not fit. Oof. 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 I mean, it's so close. It's so close, but that means I don't have to worry about these back here, which is good. Oh, that's why you stopped. Is this like going in front of you? You're turning around. That's why you stopped. Okay, interesting. You are going this way. I just want you. I'm gonna raise you up slightly, but not altering the road too much. I don't like it. Hold. If I just bump you up, that's maybe. That's not too bad, right? Yeah, thank goodness I don't have overhead wires. If I did, I'd cry. Like these sides over here. Oh, but hold up. Not what it looks like that. You know, again, I kind of hate that. But you know what? I kind of hate that. I hate that a lot, actually. I hate that more than I thought I would. Oh, I hate it more than I thought I would. Oh, I despise it. 1, 2, 3. Do, re, mi, A, B, C. 1, 2, 3. You and me. Let's lower it more. Hold. I can fix this. I can fix it. I think I can fix it. Where's that node here? If I just set your slope to this height, right? Okay, I'm on red step. As long as... Okay. Okay. Don't call the police. Don't help. Stop. Please. Don't help police, please. It's fine.
Dump truck, dump truck.
It's fine. I had to break last week. I couldn't go to stream because I was busy traveling to the most irrelevant places you could think of, and I got no sleep, Astro. No sleep at all. Where you head to? Somewhere good? Also, you don't have any canaries, which is a problem. Please. They taken you to prison. Please, I have done nothing worthy of being deemed a criminal. Not today, anyway. Not today. Is it even a secret invitation? Alicia. Is enough clearance below the bridge? Oh, there definitely should be. There definitely should be now. Everything should be clear. Except the floating rocks. That should be, that's a crime. That is a crime and a half. One, two. Oh, and the floating grass. Oh, somebody harmed me with a metal pipe. Oh my goodness. I can't be. Somebody hit me with a metal pipe with this flying grass. That should be okay, right? That should theoretically be okay. I hate it. Please, whatever happens, I'm begging, move it. Since I can't blame Cubot anymore, if Move It crashes, I'm going to have to blame Yang Yang. But, please, I'm begging. Do not crash when I use the marquee tool and set its terrain surface. As a matter of fact, I'm going to save right now. 65A here. Hold. I am ready. It's all Cubot's fault. Hi, Immortal. Welcome. And I have a paper due next week. I don't know. Okay, I'm here and stuff. How are your midterms, by the way, Astro? Get your Prage emote ready. Please. Do not crash. Terrain height. Did it work? It didn't work. Hold. Oh! It worked. Thank heavens. Thank heavens. You know, I love that tool. Also, that is a very slopey hill now. Each charted course, each careful step along the byway. That looks odd. Much more than this. Looks a bit odd. Hold up. What are you doing here? Yes, there were times, I'm sure you knew, when I bit off more than I can chew. But through it all, when there was doubts, I ate it up, not you, and spit it out. That's a dude on makeup. Did not go as well as expected, but I didn't fail anyway, so I don't care. As long as you didn't fail, you know? The last thing you want is... Oof. You guys remember the days of going back into high school, and then you feared bringing back home your report card if you got a bad grade? And your mom brings out the belt, being like, what? Not saying it happened to me, no. I was a... If it was English class, hey, I'm not gonna lie, I was like a grade C student, but every other class, I hated English class so much. I hated it so much. Oh no. No, not me. You're a bad grade. What is that? I'm terrible? Am I that bad? Do I do bad things? What is a man? What has he got? If not himself, then he has not to say the things he truly feels. Where is that ground? And not the word. The record shows I took the blow my way. It's even part of my degree, so as long as you pass this one. That's true. It's called to fix this problem. My naming schemes will never be surpassed. Not the belt. Oh, the belt was like... There is this one YouTube short. Hold up. Let me find it for you. I don't know if you guys have ever... Like, what if your parents have ever disciplined you with something, what would it be? Did they use like a belt, wooden spoon, the flip-flop, the sandal? Let me try to see if I can find it.
Gorsh, I got to reading the Necronomicon in my spare time.
Oh no.
It's a doozy. I finished the first chapter and a tentacle sprouted out of my head. I called him Wiggly. Mickey is a bit concerned, but Wiggly took care of that. And now Mickey is a part of me. I can control his mind. Gorsh! Yuck! The great old ones are coming. And soon the world will be full of Wiggly's kin. Gorsh! I am gonna be a grandfather. I can't wait to devour the infidels.
Gorsh! Oh, there's some weird audio over this. I don't want that. Hold. Found it. Found it. Here. Let me see if we can zoom it in for you. Here we go. Tundra. I wish I didn't have ears. It's only Goofy, Tundra. What do you mean? I said Tundra, I haven't Katie. It's only Goofy, Katie. Tundra. Thank you for the... Should I call it Eldritch Goofy? Is it Eldritch? The Willow Switch. This video here.
This guy stinks! Meanest.
Just get beat up with a belt, just... It's the shaking afterwards for me. Oh. Goofy Sentient Astro. For the past few days, Goofy has becoming more and more eldritch, more and more into an eldritch horror. Is the best words I can say. We get bikes next week. Too, so people don't stop complaining already. Just see how pushing him. That's what they sounds a lot of. Oh my goodness, there's been so many people whining about it, and you know, a lot of the time it's just people that don't play the game, you know. But there's just so much complaining after complaining after complaining. I get the first time, you know, like, you know, the game didn't work on launch. Sometimes it crashed. Some people crash on launch. It load and whatnot, but not. I mean, at another point, all this hate is not gonna make the game better, you know? It's just not. Let me scroll back up here. This would have been happening with Transport Fever. You're right, Irvin, it wouldn't. The belt or branch? Like a tree branch? The chinchilla. Or why did I say chinchillas? The chinchilla. Chinchilla, like an idiot. You got the plastic Mickey Mouse bat. At least it wasn't wooden, Karen. My goodness. Up. 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 Hold. Hold. They got that friction. Hold up. There you go. Calm down, bud. Calm down. It's just a train, man. It's just a track. Now we're just gonna go forward here. That's not straight. Why am I so meticulous about this? Here comes the sun. Oh, not you. There we go. There we go. Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. Let's see here. You're Goofy. Katie, I cannot believe this. Zach. Hi, Zach. Oh, yes? You forgot?
Say
What'd you
less.
forget?
I want to time you out.
Don't read the screen. Oh, welcome. Welcome, Zach. And I said, it's alright. I'm gonna fill up more bushes around here, and just to be safe, you know? You can never be too sure about how abandoned you want your track to be laid out here. Don't crash. Leave for like 1 week, and when I come back, we got Goofy talking about. Granted, there are some games that I don't play on YouTube that I do play on the weekend. Pardon. Where are you going? Little darling, it's been here comes the sun. Pardon you, Shannon. Comes the sun. Well, what was I talking about before? What I was saying? I just don't remember for some reason. What was I saying before? I kind of lost all track of my thoughts just now. Neglect to answer your notification question. What was my question actually? Oh, how do you stay awake? Oh, that's right. How I stay awake. That's my question. Not my question. What I was saying before. Yeah, I can't stay awake for my life. As of right now, there is a good chance that you might see me. I did say it before already. No, I did. I might doze off. Train goes. Oh, but it's so much smoother now. And look at that. We complete the stack with a train stack now. 2 trains stacked on top of each other with only one connection to the side. That doesn't really connect to the side. This train just has to move though, or else no other train will pass through here or proceed. It's trying to leave, which is a problem. This train might be here for a while, blocking track 2 here. I'm gonna have to redo all these freight trains anyway, when the update does come out. Also, hold up, my excitement moment here. Finally! I intended for this area right here for boats to pass through. Not too many, not tall ones, but the lower levels.
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
I'm about to bust indeed. The small boats I'm meant to pass through here. However, I don't know how small they are, so... They didn't show us any one-way bridges, did they? I'm sure there'll be a mod for that, right? I'm sure there'll be a mod for that. You don't have to run diesel locomotives under... on the Steam Workshop? For Cities 1, there definitely are. For Cities 1, there definitely is. But for this game, there are. Skylines Rail Infrastructure Pack actually does give you a few more train sets here. Even these ones that are electric don't use catenary because they're gone, apparently. These little high-speed trains, or high-speed looking trains. So I don't really have any catenary usage in this city, honestly. But it's kind of odd. Oh wait, Douglas. But yeah, it's kind of... Yeah, you know. I like that. Yeah, let me open it for you. She has so many computers on this side. I'm so jealous. I'm so jealous. I can't believe this. But I like this.
Has anyone ever told you that you are a dense carbon molecule?
So
because, man, the denser you are, the more you shine like a diamond.
The more you shine.
Get it? Because
indeed.
Diamonds are made
Taylor.
of carbon. It's dense. Yeah, never mind.
Don't look at my face.
Bye
Don't
bye.
look at me. Taylor. What time is it? 31? Brother, ew. Who's Katie? Me. That's Katie right there. The prompt. Oh, what the 2 computer portions? Taylor, continue sleeping.
Tundra Snake asked me, does Arby's serve eldritch meats? Would Cthulhu approve? Well, I can't speak for Cthulhu's taste in meats, but I'm pretty sure our roast beef wouldn't frighten even the most ancient of beings.
Are you sure about
We
that?
stick to the classics here. No cosmic horror on the menu. Just rocking meats that don't require a sanity check. So, while Cthulhu might be too busy with existential dread, you can grab a classic Arby's sandwich instead. We have the meats.
Hold up. That was some rhyming poetry right there. Hold on. I'm snapping my fingers to that one, Tundra. Hey, yo. Already then. Oh, the better half. Tundra, thank you for the 100 pence. The winner takes it. Katie is the non-city Skylines half. the portion that actually goes outside and explores the outside. And then there's me, your local hermit that stays at home playing City Skylines. Yes, that's exactly by definition what I am. The Timberborn has trains? I do remember seeing Oz have trains. However, I never get to see him use it.
Oh, hey, look, a fair and balanced wheel.
Demona! A fair and balanced wheel, Demona. Oh, let me scroll back here. As day 4 Chief Rail Commissioner, I hereby announce that we are replacing all of our services with Express Walking Pass. For nobody worked anyway. But I know they're better compared to... I can't believe this. As the president of this city, hold. Demona, I'm so sorry. Demona, I'm so sorry. It was almost a respin, Demona. I apologize for that. That was a respin.
You know why you a bitch? Because I said so. You just a bitchy bitch. You a bitch McBitcherson. You a bitch McBitch. I go to McDonald's and get a McBitch because you a bitch. Bitch.
Hi, Savage. Welcome. Welcome. Super rigged? I don't know what you guys are talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. It hasn't been rigged at all. Welcome to the quarry. We were working on this last time. We have a quarry here. We've decorated it a bit. I didn't get to finish decorating it. I do like how it turned out so far. I want to continue to work on this. Oh, by the way, I didn't say I had a bug off stream. I actually put it in Discord.
You know how that makes me feel. How does that make you feel, Demona?
Here, I put this bug here in a Discord. For some reason, one of my buildings turned massive. Like 10 times the size it expanded, Fleshy. Pause. Whoa, whoa, that's
Say less. I want to time you out.
That was an odd sentence. 10 times. But yeah, it I don't know what happened, if I'm being honest. But it was the building that I placed in here just got wide. But yeah, we're working on the quarry to make it a little bit nicer through here. A little train passed by. It's so lovely in here. It just needs more texture, you know? It needs more refinement. More rigidity. And I just thought of the exact thing. It needs more debris. Or some people say debris. Nobody says debris. If you do say debris, you're an actual maniac, is what I will say. Also, I thought that was a tab for cycling through this. Like something like that, some more rock texture, if that makes sense. Not me, Kylie. No, I would never. I would never say that. That's heinous. Heinous activities, Kylie. Heinous. Yeah, something just to give it more. You know, some of that just foundation. Don't like texture. You know? That one rail subway transferred it? Not yet. Not yet. I know what you're talking about. That might be next, honestly. That's true. If he's big map, what world location would you like to use? I think you answered that. I think I will go... I think I will go Virginia Beach area. Either Virginia Beach or... I don't know, something with a big bay. Where I can just take advantage of using multiple bridges and the ports. Debris is clutch. Say Prescott? The Prescott. The bay where I live. Now I see that city name. I don't know why I didn't use this before to place all this rock texture, especially down here, you know? I don't know why I didn't do that. Too late now, but I also want to expand this. I feel that this... I am making enough stone, but I want to produce more stone. I want... It's because it will not increase to level 5. I feel like just because of the sheer size of it, it won't get larger. So I feel like I need to make a big one. Actually... Can I cheat it? Can I cheat the system? Hold up. What if I'm gonna do this. Let me save before I do this. I'm gonna try to cheese it for a minute. I agree with how I say it. Some people say it Prescott. That's a biscuit right there. Prescott. The forbidden word. Well, this overlap stuff. Well, of course it will over there, but they still keep their texture. They still keep their zoning. Interesting. What if I... This? Oh, that's bad. Wait, no, I can't do that. But I mean, can I get rid of the texture? No, I can't. It's bound to it. Okay. But I can't do this or else it'll spawn vehicles all inside there, which is very bad. Let's not do that. I accidentally destroyed the trees. I think I'm going to expand this quarry just a tad bit more. Either that or put trees. But no, I think I want this to be one big old quarry. I'm also going to replace this. There's quad track here that goes into single track like a maniac. But then I open it out at the very end down here. However, it's good that there's a relay, but it takes so long for another train to come through here, which makes me almost want to put more trains on these 2 tracks here, since it's double tracked all the way through. Because they use this 4th track as a tunnel entrance now. And they merge onto the mainline tracks through here, which makes it a bit more complicated. Forestry, that's a better idea, actually, Path. That is a better idea. That's a much better idea, forestry. Well, hi, Fleshy. How you doing? It was probably been recorded for nefarious reasons. Kylie. It's 3:40 already? I barely did anything. I actually don't know, Kylie. I actually don't know. I don't think so, but I'm not sure. I don't guarantee it's Thursday, but I do not know about today or tomorrow. There might be today, but I really don't know. I should have found out before I started streaming. Hi, Rocky. Welcome. Now that you say that, well, there are certain areas that I want to use for the that pack. That's this area over here. I love the commercial buildings or the apartment buildings. The medium density. They're great. They're outstanding, even. The university, even, as well, is outstanding. It blends in well with the New York City commercial buildings, too. And they just blend in well with all the other buildings, like the nice brick facade and everything. They mesh especially well with the New York or Northeast City Pack. The only thing that's the problem is the small house. It's not a problem. It's not a problem, really. It's just... I mean, it's alright. It's not my cup of tea. I'd rather still use the UK pack for the small story buildings. Yeah, I'd rather still use the European ones. Or the UK pack buildings, the small ones. But all in all, I love the medium density. I even love the smaller, the thin density ones. Like these ones in here, they're the same thing basically, but they're great. I had no complaints with them. It's only the small buildings that I have a problem with. And you're right, there are no commercial, which is, in my opinion, a missed opportunity. No commercial or industrial or office. That's a missed opportunity, if I'm being honest. But the service buildings, though, hands down, one of the best things are the service buildings. One of the best things are, in fact, the service building path, or service building portions. I want to put a tree farm here.
Now, Cthulhu, buddy,
you're stunning.
You can't just rise from the depths of Relay every time humanity disappoints you. You got to set boundaries. Not awaken madness in everyone within 1,000 miles. You said Funglui, Miglonaf, Cthulhu, Relay, Waganago, Fatagan. See, that right there is what I'm talking about. You're waiting in your sleep, but you're not resting. There's a difference.
Yeah, I mean...
Let's take some responsibility, okay?
Yeah, Cthulhu. Take some responsibility from Dr. Pill. Dr. Pill. Dr. Pill. Whoa. Whoa. Gear. Enjoy your alert. And also hi. It looks good. Yeah. I think it looks alright. It's just... I don't know how to describe it. I just don't know how to describe it. I'm gonna put a tree place over here, a tree industrial spot above here. I'm gonna keep away from this area over here since we do have a drill. We're gonna make it look like we're excavating the area, the landscape around here. So we're gonna keep this spot blank from the tree industry. I'm going to take this portion of road here. On the line. But I also want to make sure that I have enough space for the trees, or for me to landscape this thing. I don't want to take away too much, or too little, even. I feel like that cookie just, or that cracker just made my mouth bleed. No, I think I ate something hot, and I just destroyed my skin. Oh my goodness, that... Mark! Have a good night.
Bye-bye.
Take care. Thanks for joining today. On the line. Love isn't always on time. What surface are you? Yeah, I see you. Okay. Love isn't always on time. And I hope you have a good night. Say. Oh, let me scroll back up here. Kylie, you said in around 20 minutes time. I feel like 24-hour stream. I love giving Kylie half answers. But I don't know. I think let's aim for around 4:30. 4:30, 5, just to be safe. In the wild. You say goodbye. Oh. You're out to me. That was even a half answer. It was an answer. But the things that they say that you do on the line. So, forestry. Before I place this down, let me place more trees. Now, I do want to be careful. I do want to be kind of careful about what I'm cutting down.
It's
or what
fine.
I'm doing up here to cut down. There is a lot of bumps up here. A lot of hills. I'm gonna smooth down some portions up here. But I do want to cut on top of the mountain. On time. Give it a little trim for these trees here. Life isn't always on time. On time. I think I need to change the bot's color. Because I keep confusing the bot for Carnage. Because they're both the same red. Maybe I'll make it blue. Not that often do you see somebody with a blue name. They look the same. Oh, maybe you're a bit brighter. Every movie. I don't want to go too close to the ground here. I want to make sure that the topography is at least at the same height. So before it goes into a bridge, maybe like right around here. But I also want to make sure it's wide enough, you know, to where it can level up at least. I have anarchy. I can go beyond bounds. It's fine. Back. Never stop you. Oh, go back. Now again, don't go too close. Don't go too close. Now I also want to be careful in terms of making a little storage area. However, when Bridges and Ports does come out, we're gonna have a way to make any kind of storage facility that we need. Also, what I like about this here is that it doesn't really do anything. It doesn't make a fence. It doesn't trim things. I mean, it does when it gets time. All it does is make the ground a different color, which is kind of cool, honestly. However, I did put a lot of trees in there. I put a lot of trees in there. I should probably lessen some. Name the bot Douglas. That... Oh, you know what? That would have been a good idea. You belong to... A Douglas 77. Oh, this portion! I keep forgetting to connect this. Okay. Fine. You pooped your pant and left it in there. Now y'all saying the bot stinks. The worst part is that I can't even control it. I mean, I can, but it would sign me out, and I can't see chat if I do that. Watching. I wanted this to be a bit of a fancier yard, but it might just be one of those maintenance facilities. A maintenance facility is not bad. A maintenance facility is not bad. I actually have an idea. I'm gonna keep this here. We're gonna put a road coming down through here. If we're gonna make it a maintenance facility, I want to make it somewhat similar to this maintenance facility here, where there are some larger buildings. Some... Is that a tram depot? Without the depot? Huh. Yeah. Having something kind of similar. Having a series of tracks, different buildings placed in here, and then, you know, pushing stuff out. Where is it? However, do I have a building of that size, or of that sheer size, or mass? Like the road maintenance vehicle. Perfect. Almost perfect. Almost. It would break the internet. Don't break the internet. Yeah. Yeah. I broke my... I thought I lost my, my Twitch account until I saw many people complaining about it on Reddit. I'll tell you what. You're gonna go straight. I'm gonna cut you in half. Ramp straight through here. As a matter of fact, level up with this building here. Do this. Run this one straight through here still. Keep this as a little relay. Matter of fact, make this singular track non-catenary, just for fun. We're gonna have a series of roads passing between here. And then you're gonna open up into these 4 tracks down here in the bottom. The question is, what could I fit down here? Like, what kind of industry building? Also, oh, use the paper factory. That's right.
Light.
Do I have a paper factory in this city? I should. There should be at least one over here. Yeah, there's one there. Kind of far. Kind of far. I only have one. I should get 2. Place one up here, maybe. A lot of trees over there. Also, that lags a lot. I'm surprised there's no timber factory, you know? A place to actually cut the wood. Why do you get also, no Kylie. There'll be no roundabouts allowed. Not in this domain, not in this landscape here. We're gonna use a bunch of oil. Or we're going to use a bunch of oil. I at least want some kind of piping mechanic to be placed through here. But also, maybe not just oil. Anything that really, you know, fits the ideal. Like, that could be used for fuel. Like, these things here. As like a little fuel source for trains, or storage, I should say. Real hard on stream, look at Discord. I don't know what you're talking about, Carnage. I don't know what you're talking about. Show us. You know? Oh wait, did she give you that picture? Yeah, I don't know if I can. Oh, it's up to Katie. It's up to Katie. Ba-da-da. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3. You merge with you. You merge with this. This one splits open into 2. However, I need more buildings. I want actually functional buildings. I can't use ground earth. I think I already have that down here, right? I don't have ground earth. Oh no, you're just the ore facility. You're just making the ore. The trains, you're delivering it to the ground earth. Where are my ground earths? Do I have any? I do. However, You're over here. Do I have another one? I do. Okay, it's here. It's non-functional though. I'm an idiot. I am an idiot for that. There's one here. Okay, I could use this. What are you shipping? Everything. I can make it just coal. Well, no, the coal's here. If the coal's gonna be here, I'm just gonna put the ground earth in here. You know what?
Gone much too far.
It's gonna be a pain actually to fit this in here. I didn't even think I can fit this in here.
Overdream.
Ah, no, the track is in the way. I physically cannot fit it. But, you know what? This road does connect to it, technically speaking, over here. Almost. Also, I forgot this is here. What is this? Stone? Mighty. I will never survive. I will never live.
They do come true. Bonded my dreams. Looked at you.
Traffic is always here too. It's fine.
Overdrive.
Where was I? Over here.
Over.
Yeah, I'm looking for something small that I can place between here. Like... But I want it to be functional is the thing. I think I just might have to, find it.
Just one.
Buildings, please. Industrial. But nothing too odd, I should say. Something more... How can I explain what I'm trying to look for? I want it to be maintenance, right? So... I could just mishmash a series of small buildings here.
I looked at you. You took it.
You could work. Place here. Make like a little office building. Or the main building. Main industrial building. You're maybe fine. I might just stick with one of those. Maybe everything else would be fake. I'd rather have a warehouse of some sorts though.
Over you.
Like you. Ah, but you're level 1. Can I get a level 5, please?
Over.
There we go. Now we're cooking. You. I think those are the only two that I can afford to use, I should say. I mean, you're a real building. You are the same building, just real. Let's use it. An oil facility can be placed down here. However, now I just need some wide buildings. The sad part about finding wide buildings is that they don't really work. Through here. Like, they're not really buildings that I can use, per se. Like, these are all just hubs. They're great hubs, but they're not, you know, the best kind of hub to use for a whole main building here. Yeah, they're just not right. Which means I gotta resort to fake buildings, which... It's okay. I have no complaints about fake buildings, it's just... You know, I wish I can do something better with them. Oh, I also have service buildings. I forgot about these. Like the electrical building, but I won't use that. Or just... No, there's already one over there. I think too far ahead in these cases. That I can't place anything else. I can't really place water, it doesn't fit. This doesn't fit either, and it wouldn't make sense really to place that there either. I don't think I want medical in the area. Something with fire related, not fire and rescue, but just fire. Now that I said fire, I haven't placed a firehouse in so long. You know what? Speaking of firehouse, I'm gonna put a firehouse down here. What do you look like again? That's a new one. You might be too tall. You might be too tall. Geen, I also know. OneHub.com, that's real fun to see. Hi Geen. Geen's a midnight joker. You see? Geen, thank you for joining me in this scenario here. The small one might be good. The color is not good. Let's make it a nice... Yeah. Yeah. Good. Good. I like that. The small one's good. I'll stick with that. Too tall. Get out of here. A radio mast isn't bad either. However, this can go on the outside. I treated you bad. What a good day to have ears. I'm so sorry, everybody. Since you went away, don't you know I sit around with my head hanging down. Oh my. I can't even say this part either. I am so sad. I am devastated even. I'm gonna use this. Yeah, let's use this. You're one-sided, I believe, right? You are in fact one-sided, so I cannot use it. I mean, I can. I'll hold off on that. But I can use you, and I'll hold up a building by itself that doesn't require power. I could just use you just for your telecom purpose. I don't need to use you for your power purpose, which reduces the use for... And place this down. Good whirl. I'm trying hard not to sing. I can make this a distribution center. Oh, you know what? You know what? Hold the phone. This could work as a power distribution for my canaries for the third rail here. I am trying so hard not to sing. It is... I won't use this. It is so difficult. Like, there is just this urge in me that just wants to sing this song, and it's killing me inside. I'm gonna shift you over right there. A little bit dangerous to reach the box, but you know. Only a little bit it might be too dangerous. It might be too dangerous, but you know what? What's life about? You know? Life's about living dangerously, right? I don't do that. I'm an open life. Oh, this is so hard. Get down there. It is so hard not to sing, man. You know, you never realize how much you sing on stream until it happens, you know? Until you're silenced abruptly. This works here. You are on a grade, which kind of sucks. Kinda sucks. What on earth? I can't even sing this song. This is torture. Why did the song play next? I should have saw what played next and skipped it. But this song did not play next. Man, this is torture! Partner just got a 2-for-1 special. I cannot believe it. Did you fart? Stinky butt? I didn't know a response to stinky butt. Actually, be good. Be fine. You know what? I could always rotate it this way. Is what I thought. But it doesn't fit. Okay. Just breathe. Just breathe. Don't sing the song. Don't think about it. Don't think about it. Don't think about it. Just do not think about it. Make more. I can't believe this. This man's torturing me. You're gonna snap close. You're gonna snap close as well. You're gonna snap down. You were gonna come out wide. You were gonna come in. Matter of fact, no, you're gonna come in. Hold. You're gonna be a dead end. That's what it is. You'll be a dead end. I can only dance to this song, I guess. Oh, it's so sad. This song, I'm crying on the inside. What is this track doing here? This one shouldn't be here. I don't know who you are. I do not know that man. There should be a node hidden in here. Yes, it's you. Okay. There shouldn't be a node here. I do not like this node. That causes too many issues. However, getting rid of it, I just scratched a pimple. Ouch, my face. Oh, that hurts so bad. It's me, fave. Ow. Yeah, that was too awkward. As a matter of fact, just pull this out. Give more space for the node to stretch here. A lot more room to stretch. I can sing now. Oh, finally. Give me a good song. Play a good song. Now we're talking. There's a note here, isn't there? Do you remember? Pull you back so you stay straight. Good. Yard track complete there. Discord. Oh my lord. I think she'd die if you sent that. Like, not even like in a good way. I think she'd like viscerally die. Carnage. When we fell in love. Oh no. Oh. It is a nice picture. Showing the future. I don't know about future. Again, I'm going to use no diesel here, or diesel free line here. Matter of fact, I'm gonna make you connect to here. Regardless, you can't tell me what to do. Yes, you can. If you do that. Remember the time. Now I need to know. Oh my! Oh, I'm sweating in my robe already. How did I sweat so fast from that? Oh my lord.
Tundra, thank you for the 50 bits.
I'm awake. I'm in fact awake. I was not going to fall asleep. No, not at all. Do you remember the time? You oh, you can go ahead. You can go ahead and show it to Katie. When you remember the time. Thank you again, Tundra, for the 50 bits. Remember the time. My baby. Yeah. Remember the time. Remember the time. Remember. The time. Remember the time. Okay. This might be too big, actually. Matter of fact, hold. Hold. This spot could make a nice, like, storage, or just train, or not trains, but trucks, even. Just sit here and just wait. That wouldn't be a bad spot. Why isn't it snapping? Wait. I thought your road was over here, bud. Who are you? Bang! Oh my gosh. You know what, Debot? Same. Same, Debot, same. That... Ooh. Bonjour, thank you for the 100 bits. I am almost deceased every time. Is that Ziesel? Is that how I say your name? Welcome. What audio? Like 100%. I can't take. That is heart attack inducing. That bird. I hope you guys woke up. You guys have a good nap. I am so sorry. Thanks for almost blowing my subwoofer. I didn't need. That's always the funniest response. I didn't need ears. They weren't being used anyway. I'll keep you bare exposed. Next matter of fact. No. Yeah, I'll do this. Y'all, can you park better? What is this road required here? Because it's not you. Hold up. I'm gonna borrow you for a second. Is it you? Who is that? Oh, is it you? No. Who does that belong to? I might just stay there forever. So, it needs a lot more rhyme to take place through here. Also, automod. Automod is funny. Right through here, this is fine. I don't mind this at all. It's gonna be abandoned, rather, so we're gonna ignore what's gonna be happening through here. As a matter of fact, it's so abandoned that we don't even have a railroad crossing. That's how abandoned. That's how abandoned this area is. This spot is, this track. Gloria. Gloria. I should just use the update tool instead of deleting this stuff. I don't know why I keep doing it. Let's do it. I already did it once. Gloria. By the way, I didn't ask. I usually ask this when I start stream on a Tuesday. How was you guys' weekend? What do you guys get into? I'll tell you what I did. What'd I do? I streamed. Oh, I made some burgers. I grilled today outside. Not today. Yesterday. I had 2 burgers for breakfast. My favorite pastime, I'm gonna tell you, is grilling. If there's one thing I enjoy, it's grilling. What do you mean, Dove Marie? What did I do? Gloria. Gloria. Stop it. F1 race was good and the Chiefs dominated the Raiders, so it was a good weekend. You know? I haven't seen a single thing about football. When I do, it's just my dad just yelling, you know? He's screaming at the TV, saying, "Why did you pass? Why are you stupid?" Doing the whole spiel. But I feel like that's most dads, you know? As long as you don't overlap, that's good. Okay. I'll tell you what you do. Oh. You know, sometimes it's hard, Katie. Sometimes it's hard just thinking about what you did for the weekend. Use this. Add more texture. Actually, no. I'd rather this be darker. So let's use a darker concrete. Yeah, better. Maybe I'll keep this. I'd rather you be rocky, actually. Gloria. Not you! Oh my. A little bit lighter. Nah, keep that. Gloria. Oh, it overlaps? Wait, you do? You didn't overlap over here before. Did you? Am I using the wrong surface? That's fine. It's fine. I'll just have it peek in through just little by little. This way's a bit more tedious, but it gets the job done either way. Let's hold it back. You only cheer positive stuff? I don't yell or get mad when things go wrong. You see, he used to do betting at work, like at the office. They'd all chip in a bunch of money, or a certain amount of money, betting on whose team would win and whatnot. They don't do it anymore. Since COVID, they don't do it anymore. But I remember this. He did this way back in Brooklyn. You come home, Saturday happens, or Sunday happens. You know never to go in the living room because he's usually just yelling. Every time. Man, those were some memories, some childhood memories. Well, that was all I did, really. We just had our aunts over. Grilled. Honestly, that was mostly it. In terms of like weekends, there's nothing too exciting. I have commercial demand. Oh my goodness. I don't want to cover the rocks too much. Don't cover this. Good. I'll keep this buffer here. I almost want to overgrow this area, but before that, I'd rather put a little tanker here.
Brother, this guy stinks!
I don't know what you're talking about. As a person that only plays or puts trains on tracks, I, in fact, do not stink. Not today, anyway. Also, they filled up this part. What is this? What road is not connected? Is there something invisible here that I cannot see? There's nothing. Who's not connected? Is it you? 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 I don't know where this belongs to because you're connected. That's gonna stay forever, isn't it? You know what? If I don't see it, if I turn it off, it's out of sight, out of mind. Maybe I just can hide it. This way. Soph, hi Soph. Welcome. How you doing? Water formation around here. I'm gonna place a series of industrial equipment as well as other freight things here. Not freight, trucks. Also time check. 4:30. Okay. Almost time. Almost time. So, how you doing? How was your I never got to ask how did your podcast go? I feel like I did ask, and I feel like I know what it is, and I know the answer. And that was a long time ago. That might have been Saturday. And I know what you talked about with Darkstar. But here I am asking again. Plup! Hi, Plup. Oh, welcome. Gimme your mind after midnight. How you doing, Plup? Gimme your mind after midnight. You're what I'm looking for. Yes, you.
Say less. I want to time you out.
Oh!
Did I jump scare you?
No.
Yeah, I bet I did.
No, I bet you didn't. Bam. Zach. Thank you for the jump scare. Bam. Enjoy your timeout. Enjoy your... I'm sorry to say this, but enjoy your prison. I actually decreased the timeout to 5 minutes to what it should have been for the longest time. Because silly little me never changed it back from 6 minutes to 5. So you're actually a little bit more free compared to before. Gimme your mind. Gimme your mind after midnight. But you got me. You get jump scared, nerd. Maybe I will. Maybe I will. Gimme your mind after midnight. I think this might be the last thing I do here. We can continue for my trucks. I think we can continue this next time. The next stream, maybe. Let's not straighten it out. It's easier to park. Maybe not, but let's do it like this. Put a few oil trucks facing back here. I'd also just make like an abandoned truck and a few trailers as well. You know, just a little lot for them to sit down. And why not just give them a little bit more tire trackage? Just display it on this course here. Ooh, and make it do someone did a donut here, you know? Not that wide. Nope, they're all big. Well, no. Good. Gimme your mind after me. Like so. Gimme your mind after midnight. Gimme your mind. That's gonna torture me for the rest of my life. Wait, you're an industrial plant that makes beverages. Industry that makes beverages? Who are you? Where are you? I can't even grab you, can I? I can erase you. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Is it you? Oh, it's you! Get that back. There we go. Oh my goodness, that was gonna bother me for the rest of my time. How was that over there? Either way, off to a good start with this little piece over here. You are the fire.
Brother, this guy stinks!
You were the fire station. If I look away and come back, will you be there? Playing peekaboo now. I understand. I see. Hold up, hold up. I look this way. And I come back. There you go. Oh! Jelly. Jelly? How was Jurassic World Evolution 3? How was Jurassic World Evolution 3? How were the dinosaurs? Chris? My brain dead. Jelly is overwhelmed. Jelly? Go D-stream. Or else they'll come at you at night. D-stream or else Big Bird will come after you. That's who's gonna come out here. Oh my goodness, that... You know the worst part? I don't use OBS to see chat. I use a Stream Manager to see chat. So I don't see the sound effects coming. Tundra. Unlike OBS, where it shows Big Bird before with chat on it at the same time, which makes it terrifying. First off, Q, Polly, Chris, Jelly, Lavondis, Pip. Welcome. Welcome from the raid. How was stream? How was Jelly's stream? And if anyone doesn't know me, my name is Dava. I mostly play City Skylines. Right now we're building a, we're trying to build our little industry area, a little yard in this corner here. To connect all of our industries together.
You were just so sweet, you know?
Mm-hmm.
The insulin in my body is just...
Not where?
Not there.
Oh, it's not there.
I'm about to get type 4 diabetes. My gosh.
Type 4 is kind of crazy. We also fixed this bridge here. And Jelly, enjoy the lurk. Also, hi Gray. Welcome. Yeah, we fixed our little train here so no one crosses between. Now we got a stack on a stack. On a stack on a stack on a stack. You know? Stack. Which stack? Splendid stack, let me tell you. But yeah, that's mostly about me. And my game is about to crash, oh thank goodness. Jelly Raid, welcome Damir, welcome. Don't forget to mention your wife Lola Bunny, never. Did you see traffic? Yes. There will always be traffic in this game. Oh, but if you're not following Jelly, you better do it, or else you're gonna become like this driver in this minivan that can't drive for their lives, and I'm going to erase you from existence. Do it, or else the driver gets it. Hold up. No, this guy should get it here. What are you doing? And what is the cause of this traffic, you know? Like, I see that they're all coming down here to go down I-62. However, they don't go down I-62, do they? No. They only do it to come through here. But why are there so many cars? Oh. That's why. We're going around it. Skill issue? It might just be. Honestly, it probably is. As a matter of fact, I don't know why. Oh, we did it so. That should be a turn lane, if anything. There we go. I don't need no more lanes, I promise. Oh yeah. That's mostly it. Mostly about me. Watch out, boy, she'll chew you up. She's a man-eater. Also, Gray, I was just talking about you earlier. Oh, well, here she comes. I was watching you build a stadium the other day. And it was very, very inspiring. I'll say as such. Because if there's one thing I'd never done yet, is build a stadium. And I should find the assets for it. Wolf said it's in Sully's Discord, so I'm gonna scoundrel through there like a rat. Oof, no, Zach. Oh, here she comes. I would never. I could never, I should say. Watch out, boy, she'll chew you up. The man-eater. Oh, you finally got realistic trips has been one of the best things, if I'm being honest. Like, a great addition to this game. In my opinion, I think it should be like built in. Because I feel like there's not enough cars in this game. There's never enough cars in this game. It's always empty. It's always boring, bland. Why are my trees not green? Shouldn't spring make it green? Am I crazy? Am I crazy for thinking that? Maybe I am insane. Just a little bit. Yeah, it does. Yeah, everything, it just turns to life. There's a lot more traffic where there should be. Hey, look at this. People start walking, the trains are always full. It's just such a lift off the shoulders, honestly. Oh, well, here she comes. Also, you just reminded me, there was something that I had to do somewhere over here. I don't know what it was. I want to use that pathfinding mod, but I haven't used it in a while since I crashing my game. I fear that it might, because it's said to say that it gives you more cars, right? More cars take your larger roads, like your more arterial roads and collector roads, instead of going through all local roads and whatnot. Not like they can't do that, but it would be nice if your own vehicles can just, you know, take your larger roads all the time. Because we built them large for a reason, but they don't take it. They instead bypass everything and just take all empty roads. Like all these smaller roads they'd rather take than wider roads, which is odd in my opinion. I feel like in real life, these roads will be more used. Again, it is quite empty just because of the time of day. It is 1 o'clock. It is 1 a.m. or 1 p.m., which is pretty meh. I'm gonna change the time of day to be at least summer because the or maybe the trees are still spawning. Let's make it April. Bam! Welcome back. Who did Law and Order? Who was it? Oh, it was Bam. Oh, the law is in fact in order. Oh, what's my life? Are you stupid? Also, I can finally fix this because these bridges are killing me. These bridges are killing me. Once the update comes out, I'll be finally free of having traffic passing through this industrial area. It's rather tight in here. I'll hold up. I'm making it summer. Put this back in Yin Yang. Make it summer. These trees are not treeing. I want more vivid. There we go. There we go. More life. It's some greenery. You know? People working remote in the city. That could be possible. There are a lot of office jobs compared to industrial jobs. That could be possible. And I just got commercial. Maybe people are actually starting to go to work. How is my employment looking? Not demand. Actually, yes, demand. Minus 210. It's my life. And never run. Excessive hating. I had to put an end to that. You know, if there's one thing that I always do, I will only excessively hate on a few things in my life. Also, he changed the colors and it's quite nice. I have a lot of commercial. I feel like there's the extraction only 265. There's a good balance between all of them. But I feel like this game needs more commercial. Hello. Don't you forget. I yield. I'll drink some water. Please, make this be the last one. It is, Gray. It's shaping up to be... When the DLC comes, I'm destroying the city. I'm flattening the shoreline and making this larger. I'm destroying everything. Like all this, or specifically, hold. Let me give you a good plateau here. From this point forward, all of this will be gone. Beach Requaft, I'm gonna call you B and P. I messed up the name. Right here. All that, this whole district, gone. Tearing it apart. We're redoing this. I really am. Same over here. This part over here, especially this corner here. I ain't got nothing against this corner. I like this corner. But I think British Imports would be amazing in this portion right here. As soon as I see it, destroyed, eliminated. This toll booth? What toll booth? Who are you? Get out of here. Gone. That thing will become something marvelous, something outstanding, something gargantuan. Beyond proportions is what it will become. So this whole thing, I will modify this whole thing. This side might stay the same, might not. It might stay, oh no. There's too many trucks here, it might be different. But that all depends. We'll have to see what the new DLC holds for next week. Over here might change too. Might, no guarantee. I might remove this over here. I actually might make this all storage just for coal. That's a good idea. We'd have more purpose for a coal train to come through here. Wants to move on. But this area over here, I do want to modify just a little bit. It's very organic. I at least want to take some of that away. I want to make it look like I'm preparing for the next demolition to take place over here in this spot. Like this spot is next to be taken out of the ground. I mean, kinda. But not really, but kinda. It just needs more edges. It needs to be ribbed a little bit more, you know? How many days do you think it'll take? If it's the important mods, if it's like Move It and like those mods, I think it'll be updated almost immediately. I think Yang Yang would be on top of it. Maybe. Mods like realistic trips might be like the next day or 2 days. Area bucket tool might be a month. That one might be a while. That one took a long time for it to work until... Oh man, there will be a lot of broken mods. Turn on the orphanage and make it into coal. I said nothing about... We're paying the kids? Free labor? What? Look at this roundabout! Kylie! Kylie, you lied to me! Kylie, you lied to me! You said the roundabout would work, it's not working, it's going worse. It's getting worse! It's getting worse! They're gridlocked in the roundabout! Yeah, I gotta fix this. I gotta redo this whole system here. Adding 2 more roundabouts did not fix the problem. I knew that, but I wanted to make sure you guys believe that it didn't. And now you can finally see that it doesn't work. You made it wrong? Isn't the post the PDX for some reason? Because I remember the fill tool would always crash the game. Like a bad. It would just shut it down. But the update tool worked, which was cool. I don't really use a fill tool, to be honest. I'd rather use update more than anything. It's the Kylie V. There can only be one. Also, I do have some like a little peanut butter cheesy crackers here. Do you guys want one? I get some crunch ASMR. Hold up. Bye bye. That peanut butter thick. Oh my good. Ew. Pause. Ew. Wow. Ew. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna bypass this road. Northern Avenue. We're tunneling this down. We're going underneath Summerfield Street here. And it's going to pass above. So it's gonna bypass this roundabout and become Central Avenue. Right around here. Summer crunching is a while. But sadly, that will have to be for next time. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna write that down. Northern Pass. Blue. I can't spell pass. Northern Avenue. I heard a weird sound in my headphone just now. Oh my goodness. Is it broken? Of course it is. Of course it's broken. A few moments later indeed, until he fixes this thing. Don't give me a boo. Here. Okay, that's done. As a matter of fact, hold up, it's my jam. I want a refund. That is true. You did only hear a boo. Speaking of which, Twitch moved my stuff around. Why is there a sub only button here? Get that out of here. Oh wait, did Kylie already do it? She's quick. But I love this. A little bitty pretty one. We're almost done with this whole area here. All of this has to be modified. We might put more farmland down here. We'll see how this goes, but let me grow back these trees. Happened a long time ago. Little bitty pretty one. You know, I always forget the songs in Matilda. You wanna talk to me? Love everyone. But in the meantime, we're gonna find somebody here. We're gonna find somebody here to raid for a moment. Is anybody playing a Skitties? Yes, there is. Yes, there is. I know exactly where to send you. But I need a song to end on. Ah, you. As a matter of fact, maybe that one? It's hard to decide. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Well, we made some good progress today. We built up a little area down here. We seen the DLC, talked about it for almost an hour and a half. We fixed this. I can remove this now. Boom. So the trains actually drive through here smoother. Hold up. Hello again.
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
Life could be a dream. We watched a video for 1,000,000 years. That we did. That we did, Kylie. Shaboom. Oh, look at you. Well, let's see. We are going to send you guys over. Maybe we'll be so kind. Life could be a dream. That's not the right song. Actually, before I send you guys away, we're gonna say goodbye to YouTube. YouTube. It's been fun having you. Google, Astra, Savage, Matthias, Pizza, Super Camp, She-Balls. Take care. I will see you guys maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow on the YouTube side. We'll see. But thanks for joining today. Over there. I love that little chow emote. Karen, thank you for being here. Stu, you as well. Bam. Kylie, Damir.